cautious. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. But baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need it, baby. I'm late, but I still can check in with you. I know that I need my friends, but I wouldn't wanna leave. You know, I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body.
Hey y'all, happy Friday to the JCZ peeps in the building. We are back with another review. Okay, y'all gotta excuse me. My hair is flying everywhere. Okay, I don't even know what this is. Anyway, we are back with season 2. Mic check 1, 2. If my hair don't stop looking like it's about to fly away somewhere.
Mic check, mic check. Read my book and you
Can
hear
you
me,
hear
girl?
me?
I hear you well, Jill.
Here I am. How's it sound?
You sound good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are here for season 2 of Bridgerton. Okay, I'm so excited. I hope y'all ready. We had 2 weeks off, y'all. Right?
Okay.
2 weeks, something like that. 2 whole weeks. So y'all should be done caught up and watched all of season 1 so we could get into season 2. Anyway, good evening, Kimberly Black, and just read my book. Welcome back, ladies. I hope y'all had a good time off, break off from the review. How are y'all doing this evening?
I'm doing great. I'm just excuse me, I'm excited about this. I thank you again for the reminder. It's like all of a sudden it snuck up on me, even though I know it's been coming. You get busy and start doing things, and then you go, oh.
Absolutely. I was sorry and I apologize.
And I like those glasses frames. Actually, I like both of your glass frames.
Thank you.
Yeah, I need to get some new ones.
Thank you. Hey, Linda B. Welcome back, hon. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful on this Friday.
Hey, everybody in the chat. My chat hasn't opened up yet, so I can't see.
Right now it's just Linda B who's commenting. So
did you click on the little link on the side in the street part? Just read my
book. I
clicked
on. Okay, it just popped open. Yeah. Hey, Linda B.
I'm gonna go out because I'm eating, so I'm still trying to. But I will share my mukbang while I'm eating some shrimp.
What you got?
I got a seafood.
Let me see what Linda got.
That looks so good. Look at those big old shrimp on that potato.
That look good, girl.
It's got crawfish, and bacon and sausage. It's a Louisiana type.
Oh, good God.
She teasing us, y'all. She teasing us with all this good.
She's gonna fall asleep halfway through because that's a big old sleeping pill on the plate.
Okay.
What you said? My PC a little jacked up, but I'm doing good. Oh my God, I hate when the computers don't want to act right. Okay, like this here. I'm gonna blame it on the computer.
And my computer hadn't been on all week, so I was surprised it even clicked on. I had to reset some stuff.
Well,
full. So be glad, because everybody doesn't have full head of hair now. Like you got a full head, so don't
Oh,
worry.
absolutely. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's trimmed a little bit, need some more trimming, but this natural hair won't stay, girl. I should have put. I don't like to put stuff in it, so but I needed some of that. What you call it? I haven't blew my hair out in years, so girl, I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something. It's doing something, but it's all right. We ain't hear about the hair. We hear about Bridgerton. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, I guess we're going to get into it. Just read my book. You want to give us a recap? We're going to recap season 1 a little bit, just to catch people up if you haven't watched season 1. And just read my book, going to give it, and I mean, we could give our inputs as it go if needed, but and then we're going to jump right into it. So,
Okay.
yeah, you got the floor. Just read my book.
Well,
Thank you,
thank
Linda
you.
B.
All right, let me. Me. Hold on. What was? Okay. So, Bridgerton is set in the 1800s London. It starts in 1813. And with the season, they have this the season where everyone comes out to be seen and to select a wife or a husband, or be chosen as a wife. So there is a scandal sheet that's written by the mysterious Lady Whistledown, and it starts circulating London. Now, Daphne Bridgerton makes her debut into society along with the three Featherington sisters. That's Penelope. And Daphne is given, that's one of the sisters, including Penelope. Daphne is given the high praise by Queen Charlotte. Now, her older brother, Anthony, and Viscount Bridgerton drives away many potential suitors, except the detestable Lord Berbrook. And her popularity threatens to be eclipsed by Marina Thompson, which is Penelope's cousin. Now, meanwhile, Simon Bassett, the new Duke of Hastings and an old friend of Anthony's, her brother, returns to London upon his father's death. So his old acquaintance, Lady Danbury, coaxes him into joining the season, where he encounters both Anthony and Daphne. Now, after breaking up with his mistress, Sienna Rosso, Anthony promises a horrified Daphne to the old man, Bearbrook. Lady Featherington confronts Marina, having deduced that she is pregnant. And later on after an event, Bearbrook accosts Daphne, and she punches him in self-defense. Now, having arrived moments before, Simon, the Viscount, suggests to her that they pretend to court to enhance her prospects and free him from any of his own. So Daphne agrees, and the new couple instantly draws attention. So, as time goes on, there's flashbacks that reveal Simon's tragic childhood. After his mother died in childbirth, Simon's cruel father rejected him upon discovering his stammer. Lady Danbury came to his aid, supervising his education and helping him to overcome his speech issues. Despite this, Simon's father showed him no love at all and only ever saw him as the heir to his legacy. As revenge for his father's negligence, Simon vows at him on his deathbed that he will never produce an heir. Now, Penelope shares her confusion with Eloise Bridgerton as to how a child is conceived. Marina is confined to her room by Lady Featherington, but shares with Penelope that her pregnancy came from a man, Sir George Crane, a soldier. Simon and Daphne's ruse works perfectly, but Anthony is upset by Simon's supposed pursuit of his sister. Now, while Simon tells Anthony what Lord Berwick tried to do to Daphne, Anthony breaks his agreement with Lord Berwick. However, Berwick acquires a special marriage license and threatens to ruin Daphne's name. Lady Bridgerton intervenes and is able to influence Lady Whistledown to reveal a scandal that forces Berwick to leave London. Now, Daphne turns down multiple proposals as she grows closer to Simon. Lady Featherington tries to find a match for Marina, but she insists on waiting for word from George. Determined to prove that she is still the true ruler of London society, the Queen schemes to match Daphne with her nephew, the Prince Friedrich of Prussia. Lady Danbury tells Simon that he needs to propose to Daphne or step aside, and Simon reluctantly calls off the fake courtship. Now, Benedict Bridgerton suspects that Eloise of being Lady Whistledown, but instead learns they are both dissatisfied with their prospects. Anthony tries to reconcile with Sienna, but she turns him down. Marina receives a letter from George stating his refusal to take responsibility for her child, but the letter was forged by Lady Featherington. Lady Bridgerton pushes Anthony to think about a match for himself, and Simon decides to leave London early as the heartbroken Daphne embraces Prince Friedrich's attentions. Now, Prince Friedrich's gifts to Daphne is a necklace, and that's to show his interest. Marina is presented to older suitors in wants of heirs to marry her off quickly. Eloise tries to uncover Lady Whistledown's identity. Marina is saved from an elderly suitor by Colin Bridgerton, one of her many early admirers. Anthony tells Daphne that Friedrich asked for his consent to propose. Now, during a ball, an undecided...
The recap?
Yes.
Lord.
For the whole season, right?
Huh?
For the whole season, season 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
during the ball, it's okay. Daphne leaves. She runs out to the garden where Simon approaches her to say goodbye and apologize. And upset, Daphne runs into a hedge maze. Simon follows, and the two share a passionate kiss, but are discovered by Anthony. Anthony furiously demands that they marry. When Simon refuses, he challenges him to a duel at dawn. Penelope is crushed by Colin's interest in Marina, having secretly loved him for years. Anthony plans to use the duel to free himself from society and be with Sienna. Lady Featherington discovers her husband's gambling debts and deduces that their daughters will be deprived of dowries and they will be forced to continue accommodating Marina. Daphne realizes that Cressida Cowper, her rival for the Prince Friedrich's affections, witnessed what happened in the garden and races to stop the duel. Simon claims that he cannot marry her because he cannot provide her with children. Now, weighing her options, Daphne firmly declares they will marry anyway. Daphne and Simon petition for a special marriage license, but they're refused due to the Queen's ire at Daphne rejecting her nephew. Now, as money issues plague the Featherington household, Penelope grows more jealous of Colin's interest in Marina and wary of Marina's motives. Benedict is invited to a party by the artist Sir Henry Granville. Lady Featherington orders Marina to stop pursuing Colin, and Marina assures her that she has a plan. Simon and Daphne appeal to the Queen for an early wedding. With King George growing more incapacitated, the Queen is moved by Simon's impassioned plea. Simon and Daphne are married following an unsuccessful attempt to seduce him. Marina receives a proposal investigation into, a proposal from Colin at the wedding reception, but learns that he wishes for a long engagement. So the queen interest in Eloise's investigation into Lady Whistledown's identity brings her into her eye. Lady Bridgerton's attempts to explain a wedding night leave Daphne with more questions than answers. Now, on their way to Simon's family home, he and Daphne spend the night at an inn. Daphne finally confronts Simon over his indifference towards her, spurring him to confess that his declaration of love was genuine, and Daphne confesses that she feels the same, despite her lack of awareness. But the pair consummate their marriage. Simon and Daphne arrive at Cliveden and enjoy their honeymoon. Daphne has difficulty building a relationship with Cliveden's housekeeper, Mrs. Colson, and the local villagers. Colin announces his engagement to Marina, to the dismay of his family and Penelope. Penelope tells Colin that Marina is in love with another man, but he's unbothered and suggests to Marina that they should marry sooner by traveling to Scotland. Daphne learns from Mrs. Colson about Simon's upbringing. Penelope realizes that George's letter was faked, but Marina chooses to marry Colin anyway. Marina realizes that Penelope loves him and bluntly condemns Penelope's feelings, and it makes Penelope cry. With the help of her lady's maid, Daphne figures out that Simon could have children if he chose to, but is deliberately withdrawing early to avoid impregnating her. So later, while having sex with Simon, she holds him down so that he cannot pull out and confronts him afterward, accusing him of lying to her about being infertile. Just as Colin and Maria prepare to elope, Lady Whistledown publishes Marina's pregnancy, exposing her. Now, amid the marital dispute, Daphne decides to return to London to assist in undoing the scandal surrounding Colin. Simon willingly joins her, but now wishes to live separately from Daphne if she's not with child. Eloise continues to investigate Lady Whistledown, now desiring to restore the Featherington name. Colin is devastated to learn Maria was using him to secure a future for her baby, and Daphne, feeling sympathetic, offers to help Marina find George. The queen grows irritable of Eloise's failure to uncover Lady Whistledown and later throws the Featheringtons out of her luncheon. Daphne enlists the help of the general's wife to locate Sir George. Lord Featherington approaches the boxer Will Mondrick to convince him to throw his next fight. Will considers it as the money Lord Featherington has offered could ensure his family's security. Daphne learns Simon swore to his father he would not have children, but still does not understand why. Eloise concludes that the modest Genevieve Delacroix is the most likely candidate to be Lady Whistledown's true identity. Marina attempts to induce a miscarriage, and Penelope finds her unconscious. At the opera, Daphne learns that she's not pregnant, and she cries in her mother's arms with Simon in earshot. George's brother, Sir Philip Crane, arrives to tell Marina that George died in battle. Philip offers to marry Marina himself, but she turns him down, believing she's ended her pregnancy. Eloise confronts Genevieve and, believing her to be Lady Whistledown, tries to covertly convince her to restore the Featheringtons' honor. Daphne learns at Simon's childhood from Lady Danbury. Now, Simon reconsiders what he wants after spending time with Daphne's younger siblings. Sienna rejects Anthony's attempts to bring her into the ton, saying he should move on. Lord Featherington makes a bet against Will's ill-reputed bookmakers. Marina accepts Philip's proposal after discovering that she's still pregnant and departs London with him. Penelope considers confessing her love to Colin, but before she can, he reveals he's leaving the country to travel. The Queen's agents attempt to capture Lady Whistledown, but Eloise prevents it, and Daphne and Simon reconcile during the ball. Anthony announces that he's decided to marry, but without love. And Eloise realizes that Genevieve cannot be Lady Whistledown and revealed solely to the audience to Penelope. And going forward, Daphne and Simon have their first child, which is a son. The end. Was that enough?
Lord, that was a lot. But that is a whole season. Huh?
What'd you say, Kimberly? I didn't hear you.
I just said my. I didn't say.
Well, that was a whole season. That's all of season one.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was good, and that was.
One was.
Hey, the soldier.
Yeah. Well, we are into season 2, and now episode 1, season 2, episode 1. Listen, I was so longing to see. Am I on mute? Can you hear me?
No, we hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something. I didn't know if you guys heard me or not. And so season 2 was really amazing. I was looking forward to see Simon and Daphne, but I guess the story must go on, right? So this season is focused on the oldest son, Anthony Barrington, and Kate Mayfair, right? And so these are two sisters who came in town. So they come in town, and the mother Mary and Lady Mary Sheffield is the last name, I think. The town is Mayfair. Sorry, y'all. So Lady Mary Sheffield. I'm sorry I don't have any photos for y'all tonight. I tried, but it just wasn't letting me. Okay, and it just wasn't letting me. I don't know. I wasn't trying. I tried, and I didn't try hard enough. But I apologize. But it wasn't. It was looking fuzzy. The pictures that I uploaded and tried to get on here, but when I like looked and blew it up, the pictures were coming out blurry for some reason. I don't know why, but that sucks. But anyway, so it's about Anthony and Kate and the other Edwina. So that's the youngest daughter, and Mary is the mother. So they come in town. They used to live there, and there's a story of the family. She left abruptly. The mother, and she married. It was because of her marriage. She didn't marry like a prince or duke or anything like that. So she, her parents didn't like that, not one bit. Okay. So they cast her away. Like I'm marrying for love. This is who I want to marry, and I'm marrying. So anyway, so she has two daughters. Actually, only one of them is her daughter, and she is the oldest is Kate, and that's her stepmom. But they share the same dad. Both of the girls have the same dad, Kate and Edwina. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. But anyway, so they have different mothers, but the same father. So Danbury, and somehow they are, I don't know why they are so close to Danbury. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure why. Is they family, y'all? Do y'all remember that? If they're related or not? Do anybody remember that? Anyone watching? Linda, do you remember if the two girls and the mom were they related to Lady Danbury? Oh, I forgot.
I don't think so, because it looked like to me the way they told the story when they was introduced in the beginning, I guess, and they said something about she was the mother, Kate, was I think her name was Lady Mary, right? Was it Lady Mary? Yeah, Lady Mary. She was
yes, Lady
married
Mary.
to somebody who was down below her statue of life, and so they she had to leave England or wherever they're at abruptly, and so I don't think they're. I think she had some standard in life, but she married down. You know, she didn't marry up. She
Yes.
married down, and she was considered like a castaway or something like that. You know, so I don't think they're related,
Yes.
but I think she had some. She had some. So I think she had some stature or something in life. Uh,
Yes,
yeah.
it seemed as though
Okay.
her and Lady Danbury were close friends, but she fell in love with a man who, like Kimberly said, was below her stature in life, and he already had a child, which is
Right.
Kate.
Right.
So they ran
Mhm.
off and got married and never came back. And then so she raised Kate as her own, and then they had a child together, Edwina.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So they're in town, and so they are staying at Lady Danbury's house. Okay, and as her guest, and so her ideal, she's thinking the oldest sister was going to come so she can get picked as the diamond, so looking for a husband. But in this case, it was the sister who wanted to her youngest sister to get married, because um for the family's sake, they struggled after their father died. And while
Right.
they were alive, they were already struggling anyway, because remember, the daughter with the which is Mary, she has the money. She's the one with the money, but the father did not. But she got cast away, so her family did kind of disowned her because of that. And so she had no money, so they struggled all this time. So the older sister felt like, well, if because I am not married, I'm that's my father. My
Age
father is,
Right.
huh?
Oh yeah, I think if she felt like she wasn't age appropriate, to be
Well,
out there looking for.
Danbury thought she wasn't. She felt like you need to because you're old now, which I felt like that was crazy, right?
Yeah, she
Because
called
you're
her an old
thinking,
maid.
huh?
She called her. She said you would be considered a old maid, or did she say? She called her one of those names. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
an old
Yes,
maid.
she did. Oh May, when she said that you'll be, but she was 20 years old. I'm like, that is
26.
appropriate time,
She said
huh?
26.
she said I am 20 and 6, so which was I think she said 6 quarters. No, that's you.
Yeah, she was 6
6 quarters.
and 20. No, she was 26. But
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear the sixth part. That was
right.
crazy. I
And the
said,
thing is,
well,
they're supposed to marry off the oldest daughter first. So they weren't
exactly.
expecting her. Yeah.
But she was so concerned with the mother and the daughter, because they struggle so much. And I guess she felt fortunate to even that the mother, she's not her child, she took care of her, after her father passing. So that I think she felt like that's the least she can do to say thanks, so she wasn't interested. She's been grooming the youngest, so she don't have to ever struggle the way that they struggled, and she can take care of the mother. That
Mm.
was her thought. And I said, wow, okay. So
And
that
also,
was
she's not,
interesting.
oh, I'm sorry. And also, she's not of the lineage that she's supposed to be. Remember, she is the daughter of this poor farmer.
First husband. Hmm.
Right.
Right,
So she's
right.
not, she wouldn't be able to be in society that way. But the daughter, Edwina, because she is her mother's daughter, was it Mary's daughter? That she
Yeah.
can. And I did want to add too that I think that she was also a close friend to Queen Charlotte because Queen Charlotte was very upset about her being there. She made a statement saying, you could have at least told me before you ran away.
Mm.
I'm not sure if they were friends or not, because you remember Queen Charlotte runs the town, runs the area, and she tells you if you're allowed to go or not. If you notice that, it's
Yeah.
like she controls everything, everything's
Comings
moving
and goings. Mhm.
pieces, who's going, who's coming, and all this foolishness, which I just never understood that, you know what I mean? But hey, that's how they do it. So she kind of feels like you need to especially if you have family, because those her parents were they are of status, if you will. Mary's parent does have status. So she controls all these families with money. You know what I'm saying? And so I'd kind of skip, but I was giving y'all a scene, but so they come to town. Now, Anthony, at the beginning, Anthony requests from his mother her wedding ring. And so she pulls like, okay, yeah, when you find a suitable wife, when you find a suitable wife, I'll give it to you. Okay.
Yeah, Anthony, this at the beginning of the first scene, Anthony came in like into the scene as though I'm in authority. I got things I got to do. I got to find me a bride for this season. I'm making sure my sister has, a suitable suitor, and making sure I pay all the bills. But in that process, he made him a list, and he was checking it twice, and he was finding out which girl was naughty and which girl couldn't speak French, Spanish, and Italian at the same time. He wanted somebody that really, to me, he made a list of what he wanted this person to be. And he wanted her to be someone that could be intellectual, not just quote stuff off the, recite things, poems and plays and play violin. He wanted someone that could have an intellectual conversation with him, is what I was gathering. But I don't think he really knew what he wanted until he met.
He just wanted this perfect woman. Right. She needs to do this and that, and she needs that. Well, I mean, and I don't blame him. He's like, I ain't marrying no woman who all she want to do is lay up and have kids.
Right, because he was
asking, like, you need to know how to do some stuff.
Yeah, he asked one lady, he asked, how many kids do you want? And she was looking like, and she was African American too. And she was like, oh, maybe 4. And she seen that didn't get the response that she thought that he wanted. So she said, maybe 5. Well, maybe 6. She was like trying to figure out what number he was going to be pleasing to him. And that's what he didn't really want someone that was going to be subservient to him. He wanted someone that was going to give him a challenge, which is kudos to him.
Exactly. Wanted someone with a challenge who knew what she wanted. Have some control over her life, your own life. Don't have me controlling you. I want you to have goals and thoughts, your own thought. Be a free thinker. Don't let me dictate what you need to do. So that was a strong, because of his character for the first season. You would think he didn't want a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? He would want somebody he could get over on, but that was interesting to see.
He made a big switch, didn't he? But
I think that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that once he made up in his mind, okay, I'm going to marry. Then he said, well, if I'm going to, it's got to be somebody who I can at least have a conversation with. If I'm going to be stuck with this, if I'm going to be married, I need to at least be able to have something in common with this woman. And he was very impressed with her. And she, it was like all of the qualities that Simon liked in Daphne are the qualities that he is looking for in his woman too. Daphne knows how to do fine needlework, play the piano, speak different languages, So he's going down this list of what he knows that his wife needs to be anyway, because they're all aristocrats. So, but he figured still, even with that, it's not going to quite a love match, but we have to at least be able to coexist.
True.
But so he went down his list. That was funny.
But did y'all also notice that when he was out, while he was trying to find his perfect match, he was still going to he was still seeing his women on the side, or side
Yeah,
piece.
the opera woman, the opera
It
lady.
was different women. I think it was different women. It was like
I
you was
thought
just
I
looking
was trying to, let me tell you something. I kept trying to look at the woman, right? And it was because they were doing it so
right.
fast.
Right.
I had to keep rewinding back. Like, what are you doing? Like, is this the same one? Because it was looking like, but it's like one she laying down, one she this way, she that way. So I got confused. I just was like, okay, maybe this is just different women
The reason I
and
didn't
not
think it was
just
the same,
the
I didn't think it was the opera lady because he kept leaving them quarters at the on the bedside table. He
Yeah,
right.
kept
leaving
change
girl,
at
not
the
quarters.
it was
The
quarters, girl.
coinage, the
The
coinage,
quarters on the
the
bedside.
dollar pieces,
Like,
And I
here's
thought that was
75
the
strange.
cents.
dollar pieces. Okay.
I thought that was strange because I didn't see him do that with the opera lady. I thought
Right,
see,
right.
there was more of a relationship with her.
Yeah,
These
he
were
was
just
Right.
really digging.
he was
He was
throwing his
digging.
oats
He
or
was in
wild
love
oats or
with her.
whatever.
Right. He
Yeah,
was
no,
those were prostitutes that he was leaving money next to.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the opera lady did say no more, no more. She's like, nope, you're not gonna mess me up again. You already, snatched the rug from under my feet before when you promised me that you wouldn't. So no, I got this new man. We got a nice place here. And we like each other. No, you are not. No, I don't want you. So don't come to my door again.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then, but his first seeing Kate, right? When
Yes.
she was riding a horse. So when it started and after he asked for the ring. So after all that, then he saw finally see Kate, right? Yeah. And so Kate is riding this horse. And listen, when the way she was riding that horse, I was like, you better ride, girl. Yeah, child, she was going doing her thing with that horse, and he was or that is what snagged his well, I ain't going to, but I'm saying right there, you could see in his eyes, he was just like, who
He
is
was intrigued.
talking
He was
about, do
Mhm.
you need help? Do it look like she was handling that horse, baby? She ain't need no help with that horse. I
Yes.
said,
And then he was trying to stop her, like, hey, be careful. And she jumped that hedge.
okay. Child, talk about, do you need help? I said, Negro, you know she don't need no help. Stop it. Just say, hey, could you stop so I can say what's up, boo? You know what I'm
He was
saying?
very
Yeah.
intrigued with
Well,
her.
actually, let me stop because he didn't know that was a lady until she took her hood off. So he really didn't know who that was. Because at first it
you
looked
think?
like the horse was running out of control at first. You know what I mean? The way it was going. So he was shocked when she pulled that thing off a thing and saw like here. He's like, this a lady riding like that. So
Yeah.
that was a cute scene. That was a cute scene. I thought that was really, really cute.
Can I say one thing? And I
Sure.
hope I'm not jumping ahead, but when I saw he was intrigued with her, and then when they engaged in conversation, he was really blown away. That grabbed his eye,
Yeah.
and to find out that now he's pursuing the sister is strange to me because I think he's really got a thing for Kate. Now he looks like he's really into Edwina too, but I think he's got a thing for Kate. He got a
But
thing
before
for the
they
baby.
get there, you got to see why because of the build up of the relationship, right? So he feels her, he likes her, right? And
Mhm.
yes, he likes that chase. He loves
Yeah.
the chase. Exactly, Linda B. But the buildup is what why he snagged is because she didn't like the way he spoke. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So when he was out there, well, before I go too fast, so we talked about the age difference that Danbury said, hey, you're getting old and you're not going to be married. You're not going to be suitable. Because I guess they want them young. Okay, they want them not. Guess we know they
Mhm.
want them married off young. So 20 and all of that. And she was like, you sure? Because you need to be the one, the diamond. 'Cause one thing I want to say, both of the ladies are so beautiful. And because
Oh
you know
my
how
God.
Indian they're I believe they're not Indian, they're
Yes, they are Indian.
what are Indian?
Yeah, and they're from
Or
Bombay. They were living in Bombay.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So they are
Mhm.
Indian. Okay. So I mean that part there, it was just amazing, and the love that she had for her sibling, I that caught my heart. Just the thought of
Sacrifice.
listen,
It was more than
sacrifice.
love. She sacrificed.
She
Uh,
did. She
she even
did.
let Lady Danvers know. She says, "Well, I'm going to get both of you ladies up, stand up, and pose. Good posture, beautiful smiles." And then,
Mm-mm. You
and
said
then
I
Lady,
got this.
yeah, and then Lady Danvers says, "Well, she says the tutor will be here in the morning. The arts teacher will be here, and you'll have French lessons at 9 o'clock." And Lady Danvers knew she had a problem right off the bat with Kate. Is her name right? Kate.
Kate,
Mhm.
yeah, she
Because
sure
Kate turned
did.
around. So I've taught her all of those things. I've taught her the promenade, the 2C2, and to do the two
Not
step.
the I'll
And
be like, God.
she taught her how to electric
Not
slide,
the 2C2
all of those
girl.
electric slides. So she knew how to do all the things already. And she said, "So I hope you didn't spend too much money or wasted too much time getting into all these, instructors."
Yeah, because that's why I'm here. Okay. I'm here for
Right.
this.
Let her know that things are going to go through me.
Yeah.
I
Right.
appreciate your service, but things are going to go through me. So,
Wait, did you see the dog? First of all, did you see when that dog that dog was in there? Danbury, like, oh hell.
Baby.
Her face told it all. I said, "Oh my God, this is not going to be good." If looks can kill, baby, that dog would have just been stretched out. Okay,
Honey,
Danbury
she
was
put that
very.
eyebrow on that dog. She put
Oh
that
my
eyebrow
God,
on it.
she sure did. Them eyebrows was like, what in the what? And I think she had even snapped one time in the scene when that dog got on that couch. She like, not on the
She sure did.
not the couch. Her face was ripped up. I said, Jesus. I was like, oh my God. I said, "Dear Barry, you about to what is going on?" Because I didn't, which was crazy because the queen has a dog, but I guess she can't really make those faces at the queen, right? So I didn't
and,
get
and the
Mm-mm.
queen's dogs are not in her house. See,
Right. The
well,
they
queen
yeah.
goes in the palace. The queens are not in her house on her furniture.
right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And
That
I'm
is
thinking you
true.
brought another person. I think you got another person up in the other room. And now I found out that Henry is a dog. What's his name? Henry? What's damn dog?
Yeah.
She's like, what?
But
She's like,
like
so
you
where's your
said,
other guest?
Kimberly, she knew it was going to be a problem with her
Yeah.
because see, Kate's
Yeah.
sassy. Okay, she's sassy. You ain't
Mhm.
gonna tell her what she gonna do, what she ain't gonna do,
Right.
and if she gonna try to do it anyway, even if you say no, she gonna find a way to do it. So Danbury already looking like, oh Lord, this girl gonna give me issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And so because she's sassy. So what else I said? So I guess then it went into
The ball. They went to the dance to the wasn't it the ball that time? Because that's what Eloise was getting ready for her debut.
Yes.
yes. Oh God, which she could not
Bless her heart.
stand.
Bless her
That
heart.
was
Make
hard.
Can I say right off the bat, I like Eloise. I
Me too.
really like her
I do.
personality because she is so like, I don't want to do this. And
she's
she gives
neurotic,
this look on her face as though I
but
don't know, she
she's
has this
funny.
awkward, yeah, she has a very awkward, but she's witty. She's very
Oh yeah.
smart, but she has this awkward look like everything is cumbersome for her to do. It's cumbersome for her to walk with grace. She sits like kind of like with her legs. She's one of the people like instead of sitting with her legs crossed, she sits with her legs open. She smoked cigarettes. She do all the things like everybody hold their teacup with with their baby finger up, and she like just cups hers under the bottom. She just does everything opposite of what the standards are supposed to be. I just think
Yes.
she's very unique to
Did
me.
you see when they had to send Daphne in there in that room? They're like, she won't come out. And Daphne's like, she better come out. I left my husband and son to come over here. She better come out this room.
Oh yeah.
When they opened that door, she said, if you say one word. But she did look pretty, but she was like,
she's very pretty.
Yeah.
She said, I don't
It
want
was okay. She was looking, but she just, you know what? When
it's
she
awkward
puts
for her.
on when she put on it, she just because she has this tomboyish
Yeah.
character, so it didn't fit. Like you could tell that the dresses was very uncomfortable for her. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And because has that tomboyish, character. You know what I mean? So
It's
it
like
did look.
it's like you would expect, okay, you see this beautiful gown, is you expect her to lift her gown and she got on combat boots. Because
Yeah, right, exactly. And that's what Kate gives me too. She can dress up, but she ain't afraid to get dirty. You know what I'm saying? She's like,
right.
I'm outside. Okay. She, Kate said, I'm outside, baby. Check me. You can't show me nothing. I know what it's like to get it from the mud. Okay. That's her whole give and take because they did struggle. So I ain't have no spoon in my mouth, and
Right.
we had to get our food out the mud. You hear me?
Yeah.
Kate
And she
Kate
put
is
everything aside to make sure that her baby sister was going to be prepared for her moment. And
yes.
she did sacrifice everything.
Kate is the oldest sister, Linda B. Yes. Yeah, she's the oldest sister. So Kate is the oldest sister. So
Rowena is
Kate huh?
Linda B said she got goofier and goofier. She sure did. Eloise was,
She was.
she
She
was.
did.
She's like, oh, Lord.
She was. She was something else. So and let me see. Where were we?
So we was up there for the ball. The first
So the
ball of the
ball,
season.
yes.
Yeah, and I noticed Eloise. I told you about Eloise. She was kind of like mocking all the things that pertain to the ball. And then the valet, they had now Anthony. When they walked into the ball, his mom says he told his mom that he was looking for a wife this season. So as soon as they got into the ball, you see she turned around and says, "Well, Lord Anthony is going to be looking for a suitor," and all the girls came. You see that? And he turned around and just say that.
Vultures, baby. They was thirst burst. Okay. I said, well, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, his
You
mom
know
set him up.
something.
That was the worst thing he could have done was tell his mom he wanted that ring, and he didn't have a person
Right,
already.
you didn't even have a clue who you gonna marry, but you want the ring. He just had, like you said, he had a list, going down the list, checking it twice, and knowing what he want to do. You know what I mean? And so he was just going down this list, like, I got this, I got that, I need this, I need that. And it wasn't from the heart. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
weren't really trying to pursue someone. You were just like, look, I know what she needs to have this, that. Because that, like you said, that's what he wanted for his sisters. You get what I'm saying? So he didn't even thinking about, well, what do you want for you?
But that came in very quickly. Because he wanted someone who has their own mind and thoughts and interests. He doesn't want someone, like you said, just sitting around, oh, I'm going to have babies and that's it. And I'm just going to follow you around like a puppy dog.
Exactly.
No, but
remember the part where Penelope, why I always get tongue tied with this child name?
Penelope.
You remember Eloise coming to her talking about the way she was talking about Lady Whistledown.
girl.
Thinking about Lady Whistledown. Oh my God, Penelope was pissed. Okay,
Hey,
And I
DC.
think Eloise is gonna catch. She's gonna catch on soon because
hey DC Kool-Aid.
Penelope changed her style up as soon as she heard that criticism from Eloise.
Yeah,
Penelope changed up her style, and Eloise is really, really interested. And Eloise is sharp. She's gonna pick up on the change.
but
And
she changed her style, but she also didn't leave them off the table.
no,
Mm.
she did not. Oh, and do you see the way she
She
was
wasn't
working
biting
those
her
people at the
tongue
print shop?
anymore about them.
Honey, Penelope was working those folks at the print shop. She was cutting deals and bringing
Girl,
them. She was like,
child, yes,
I'm
she
gonna pay you
was.
this.
She was like,
And
"You gonna get my listen." You first of all, you got these people running around here, basically working for free. You need to pay them. Wait,
didn't she?
baby. When I tell you, Penelope, listen,
That's my girl.
Savvy. She is very savvy. Very
Yes,
she's
she
savvy.
is.
she's quiet, but when you get to getting her talking, that's it. I was not expecting her. That shocked me of
Mm.
how she,
Took
demands.
authority.
You see what I'm
Took
saying?
authority.
The authority that
Mhm.
shocked me. Seeing her working with the printers, that really did. That
Yeah.
shocked me. I was like, okay, Penelope, you better listen. Everybody always teasing and pushing her around. I guess she said, "This is one thing I got in control because this
Okay.
I got all y'all reading my shit." Okay. And y'all
Yes.
loving it and y'all spending money and I'm making money, honey.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
y'all reading my stuff, thirsty for me. So she was started feeling herself a little more. So I
You think
love
this
that
is
about her. Huh?
you think that she was feeling this? I feel like I don't think she was feeling herself so much, but I think she gets overlooked so much. But if they would give her half a chance, you know what I'm saying, and not make her be the outcast or the butt of the jokes and stuff like that,
She's
they would see
using
that
that to
she's
her
she's highly
advantage.
intelligent because she can train together intriguing sentences, obviously, because she's got the whole town talking, so she's
Mhm.
very articulate in her work, in her writing. And so I just think that they just haven't given her an opportunity. But if
I
they
think
gave,
when
And
I
she's
mean like
working for her
I think
too.
when I say like feeling herself, meaning like she, the
She's
attention
very
she never
confident.
got. Like she never got that attention. So
Mhm.
it's kind of like it was amazing to her, meaning. So maybe I said it wrong, not feeling herself, but kind of getting more confidence.
mm,
Like I'm writing, they're interested in what I'm doing, and
mm,
nobody knows, and they treating me like this is kind of like, you think I ain't
I-
this shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like
I
Okay.
got,
you
And
I
that's
don't,
working to her advantage being overlooked because she's
right.
able to do what she does because as she's invisible.
Mm.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Now,
Now
Linda
I'm
B posted
liking
up there.
her. That is my girl.
Linda
Yeah.
B, she wanted to know Kate's backstory and the reason why is the way she is. And
Mhm.
I feel like there's something else too besides she grew up out of they had poverty and that she wants to. I feel like there's something else. Her whole story hasn't been told either, even though I
No,
had seen
Well,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Her story
more to her
hasn't
story.
it
Mm,
hasn't been told, and I think it plays a lot too because remember, her dad, that before Mary and um what
who
is
was her mother?
Edwina got together,
Who was her
huh?
mother? See, who was her mother?
That's what
Because
I'm trying to
That's the
say.
story.
her mother
Who's the
had to
mother?
be somebody. Mm,
That's what I'm trying to say. I think
Yeah.
we should, and they probably bring them. They're gonna have to,
more
Yeah.
seasons.
because it's kind of like you need to know more because okay, the mother's not in the picture,
Her
and then
biological
you're in here, right? And you're the oldest,
mother.
and she's young, the youngest sister. So and then the
And,
dad died, so he's already with
and
someone else.
and
Yeah,
I
there's
really
definitely a story there. and they haven't touched the corner yet, but there's
Yeah.
definitely a story there. Because you know something else that I've noticed when they are introduced or referred to, they refer. Hold on, I have it right here on my notes. They refer to Edwina as this is Edwina Sharma, and they
Mm-hmm.
refer to Kate as this is Kate. When they refer to the mother, they call her Mary Sharma. But every
Sheffield.
Sharma.
Sheffield or Sharma? Okay. Oh, I thought it was Sheffield. Okay.
It
Gotcha.
might be having, but yeah, but then and when they refer to Edwina, this is Edwina Sharma. But when every time
Yeah.
they refer to Kate or introduce her, it's just this is
Kate.
Kate.
Yeah.
So there is definitely something there.
Yeah.
My
Right,
mom can
because
do
she
it.
said that, the grandparents wasn't feeling them. So, her father. So, there was a
Yep.
distance there.
Mhm.
That it was this disdain. One, you're
Mhm.
marrying this man and he already have a child. So you already know
Yes, the
they
mother.
frowned about that. They probably frowned about that. The mother probably passed away or,
But see,
you
that's the
know,
thing. We don't know how was she ended having an affair with him, or was the mother a dirt dauber out there, or did she die? We don't know the history of the mother yet, but
was
we
who having an affair? Excuse
uh
me.
Mary and the father, Kate's father.
Mm.
Mm.
See, we don't know that story
The
yet. We just know
story.
that they ran away and got
Right.
married,
Yeah.
and
And
so
you know
and
what?
in order, right.
I do feel like the story's gonna, in seasons to come, it'll probably be revealed because she does, end up being part of the Bridgerton family. So her
Yeah. So
story,
we gonna learn more
I
because
know.
I think we will. But she's feisty, and I know I love it. I love Kate's spunkiness. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm loving it. She knows what she wants. She is, you know, and she sticks to her shit. You know what I'm
Yes, she
saying?
does. I
Mhm.
like
Now,
the way that she. Oh, I do want to say something. I know that I didn't mean to get all off like we did because we were at the part of the ball, right? When they got to the ball. So
Mhm.
one thing I want to mention, and then you guys can take it away. That opening scene when they got to the ball and those doors opened and they were dancing, they were waltzing. Did you realize what they were waltzing to?
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing I like about Shonda Rhimes' music, her bit, because she could use current music but put it in
Yeah.
opera style, and so that's what makes it even more appealing.
Exactly. Appealing
Yes.
is the music. That's what we were
Yes.
talking about. The music is
Baby.
so um the music is so dope. Okay. I love the
Yes.
music and the styles and stuff
Yes.
like that. So that is why this is so intriguing. The show is so intriguing to
And the
me. But
songs are appropriate for each setting when they put it there. You're like, because but honey, when they play Material World, I'm like, yes, it is. Because that's what they were all thinking.
Mhm.
It had, nobody's thinking about love. Well, just a couple people, but no, it's about what can I get, who's going to take care of me, and what are you going to do?
so, and then before that, the Featheringtons, they're waiting for the new the uncle to come in town, the cousin, the uncle, whoever, because they
Nah,
need the new lord, the new lord
Yeah.
to take over the house since the husband died and left them, well, was killed and
mhm.
left them broke as heck. So they're waiting for the new one when that switched in. Now, I wanted
Oh,
to say, now,
the
Kate,
last thing about the ball. I'm sorry, Jill.
huh?
I say I know we want to move it along, but the last thing that was kind of really good that was in the ball at the first season's ball was
Mm.
when Anthony went outside because he was trying to get away from all the girls trying to get him
Oh,
to
that's what I was
dance.
about to get to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
No,
Take it away,
go,
Liz.
go. Go ahead.
Oh, so he was outside talking to all the other gentlemen, and they were, talking about, oh, so now that you're the catch of the season, all the girls are going to try to be with you. And he's like, no, I'm only, he made a statement about he's only looking for someone to, have bored children. And he didn't, he made it, he wasn't looking for love. Yes. He was looking for stature and Kate, is it Kate or Weena?
Yeah, Kate.
I'm mixed up. Mm-hmm. Kate heard him outside, and when he said that he wasn't looking for love, and
that's when the disdain started. That's why I said that's why she, from there on, it was a wrap. Mm-hmm. It was a wrap for her at that time, at that point in time, and she gave him a piece of her mind and stepped off too. Is he up there? Even
though society thinks he's prime catch because he's a Bridgerton, he's a lord, so, and his mom has the the queens and Lady Bridgerton's not Lady Bridgerton, but Lady Danbury's ear and stuff. So he's supposed to be a prime catch, and for her to turn him, and to make him feel like he is 2 feet tall. I loved it.
Right, because at that time they're still looking for the diamond. So and which was awkward, right? Because they're looking for the diamond. Eloise is up for grabs. He's looking for a wife. So it was kind of like if she become the diamond, he had to marry his sister. Like that.
No, it don't go this way.
I don't know, because remember she said that
they don't marry. They don't inbreed. I don't think
they do marry. But they don't tell. They do. I don't know, but shit. Because remember the brother said that. Remember the brother made fun. It said if Eloise, he was like, if Eloise is picked as the diamond, who you marrying then? Something like that. And he like, what? Remember the brother said that to him. Benedict, that's what he said. He was like, oh, so who you marrying? And he like, what? Wait a minute now. Shit, that took me out. I said, right, who are you marrying? He like, oh, hell no. We ain't doing that. But that was something. Now, remember, he telling his mom, like, yeah, she got to be perfect and she got to do this and that. She like, you going to end up lonely. Because you're looking for perfection. She straight up said, you going to end up by your damn self. Straight to the point. She looking at it like,
okay.
What? Now,
and walked right and turned right around and kept walking. She's like, ha, 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 almost like silly little boy.
Yeah, she like, you going to be by your damn self. Now that's too much. You talking about they have to be, perfect. But Eloise still was running from people, child. She was running from them men left and right. It was just crazy. She like, I'm not into this. And
she wasn't. She saved by the bell when the queen shut shit down. Didn't she get saved by the bell?
She did. Yeah, she did. She got saved by the bell for that time, but then got caught up again. Now, I what I was about to say. Now, this is with the Benedict at the. Remember, Benedict acts in the seamstress. Remember, Benedict acts into the party. She was like, my art, like, I ain't going to no party. No, thank you.
Right?
She's like, I got work sleeping with the other brother. She already sleeping with the other brother. She already sleeping with the other brother anyway. She don't want to be with Benedict already. She already one Bridgerton that's doing still in her time. So
Look, she's like, I got to work. I got work to do. My art comes first because when y'all go ahead and marry your society people, I'm still gonna be left here with bills to pay. So
Right,
let me make my
exactly.
yeah.
But I didn't make some. That's what's crazy, right? So I was sitting there thinking I didn't realize she was sleeping with both of them.
no, she only slept
Because
with
look,
one of
you remember that one time one of them was standing on like when Eloise went to her shop, that was one brother standing on the steps behind them, right?
But that's the seamstress,
the
not the
second.
not the that's not the opera lady.
No, but he's the seamstress is go. She Delacroix has seen both of them,
Yes, yeah.
right?
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, I'm
don't
like,
know,
that's not the same
child.
brother.
That's messy. Yeah, that's messy. I was like, what is going on here? She a Delacroix, like she like menage a trois. Okay.
Oh,
What? Yeah,
well,
she be on there. She be at the dens of whores.
Yeah, you right.
Lord,
She do be at the dens of whore, child. That is the thing. They were straight with the names, weren't they? The
baby.
dens of whores.
And look, and even Lady Danbury said, "Welcome to my den of iniquity." I said, "Oh,
Child, woo-wee. Now,
at
wait a
that
minute.
ball,
In the next,
Huh? Go
at
ahead.
that ball, can we take a quick moment to talk about Queen Charlotte's heart-shaped fro? Did
Yeah,
y'all see Queen Charlotte's hair shaped like a heart?
I ain't like that.
You didn't
Mm.
like it.
Yeah, I really
Oh
didn't.
my gosh. She's like,
What you said?
"Eh."
All of them are crazy. If you ask me, for Soldier said they all crazy.
Baby, that heart-shaped fro. I loved it. You don't like that too.
Nah.
What you think, Kimberly? Did you like the heart-shaped hair?
I like all of her hair. I think her hair is like such a
It
statement
is.
of prestige and like um yeah, I don't know. She just her whole aura. All of her whole aura is like she's she's so stern, but yet and still she's ticklish, she's foolish, and she's
Mhm.
gossipy. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like she want to be a commoner, but yet and still she has to be royal and regal. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's like, she gives me stunt queen.
Yeah,
She give you
stunt
what?
queen.
She gives me stunt queen.
Stunt queen?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's the yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just remember
She
that's the
does.
stunt queen.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Now
original.
let's talk. No, I
Mhm.
was about to say I was going to get on with the Penelope when she was when the sister caught her writing them letters to Colin.
Oh,
Did I
yeah.
skip
So
ahead? No, I ain't skip
she
ahead.
was actually writing something about for Lady Whistledown, but the
No,
sister
she
thought she
did
was
have a letter on her desk. Remember, to
yeah,
Colin that the sister tried to read and she snatched from
snatched
her.
it. I think that
Mm,
was she was writing about Whistledown, and when she got it back, she started teasing her, thinking it was the letter to Colin. But I think that was something from the paper she was writing.
hmm.
She
Originally,
never did
she
get
hid
a
it in the
chance.
floorboard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she had those in the floorboard, but the one she had on her desk, I think that's the
Yeah,
front
she
because
was
she
writing.
was writing something already. That's
Yeah,
what the sister was like. What you writing? That I think she was working on that, but I think that letter she saw Colin's name,
yeah,
and
she
said Colin. Yeah,
yeah. And
and
then
she
she
was
told
like,
her
"That
mom to
Colin's my friend." Yeah, she was like, "That's my friend."
tell the mom, and the mom was
And the
telling
mom
you,
like, "Your friend."
yeah,
that was messed
like
up.
they,
That was
like she
messed up.
wasn't. See, that's what I'm saying. How they treat her, they treat her
Yeah.
like she's less than, like she's not deserving.
You cutting in and out, Kimberly.
Like no one of stature would like her, or it my.
And the thing
Exactly.
is, nobody's saying why. It's not being said, but it's kind of implied. It's because he's a chubby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not, you're not thin and slim like your sisters or whatever, So we're gonna get them married off. We don't know what we're gonna do with you. We'll wait till your time comes. I mean, it kind of gives me that, but it's being unsaid. But there's definitely a reason why she's being treated differently than the other ones.
Right.
Yeah.
She's not being considered for anything. But in the meantime, at least she can fill out the top of her damn dress because the rest of those girls are just pitiful. I can't stand to see those
You
flat
still talk about them people tits, girl.
Girl, yeah. At least Penelope can fill hers out.
Breasts get bigger and bigger each season.
Penelope breasts. Now, y'all are crazy about this stuff. Now, listen, what did y'all think about the scene with Danbury and her talking to Kate when she felt like she was like, I feel like I'm being used? Because remember, she sent the invite to the parents to come to dinner or something.
Yeah.
And they must have they told her what happened and how they disowned and they're not going to accept anything less if she doesn't marry an English man. Or something like that. And they're very like, wait a minute, I feel like I'm being used. Why didn't you tell me all of this? You come up in here, with this, I'm not gonna marry, it's her. So that's why I said I think it's more was about the parents, because you know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't gonna get none of their money.
Right.
Well,
and what man is gonna marry without if you don't have no money?
Diary. I don't think she have a diary.
Huh? No dowry, right? Exactly. So that's why she was pushing that sister, because the grandparents promised
to take care of the mom,
to give the hand over the money to the daughter only if it was
she married somebody that's English.
And had all these stipulations and all of that, and she did that behind the mom and the sister back.
You think
so
the mom
they didn't? No, the mom didn't know either.
Oh, I didn't know if the mom didn't
know.
Now,
I tell you what, I like the way that Lady Danbury did have to check it. Now she lost her cool a little bit, but she had to check the shit out of Kate. Now she's like, now look, let me tell you something. Because I already see you're gonna be a problem. I saw that last week. So this week here, let me tell you something. I know everything that goes on here.
Right.
So, and then, honey, when she checked, Kate zipped it, didn't she?
She did. She had to tell her why, though, and then Danbury kind of understood after a while, like,
but she knows. But she knows don't step out of line like that again.
Exactly, because she was a little bit, because she kept saying, you sneaking out. You know what I'm saying?
I know everything go on my estate. You out here riding my
yes, exactly. Okay. Sneaking out, riding my damn horses. Like you live here. You visited. You need to ask for permission. How about that? And that's true. Like, how do you come on somebody's home
and they start driving their car? You get in the drive their car while they still in the bed in the morning. Right. Out of state and shit.
Right, and your ass broke too, so something happened, you can't pay me. You ain't got no money to give to me if something happened because you're broke.
You ain't got no sugar cube money, no
ain't got no insurance or nothing, girl. You better go sit your ass there.
You ain't got no salt licks for the horse. You
ain't got nothing, but you just gonna take over my house and kick your
First, you brought your dog and you didn't
Right,
tell
you
me.
brought your dog in here, didn't even
You
ask
want to
me
ride
if
my
I'm
horses?
alert.
And you ask permission to ride my horses. Then you want
Hey, Vibrant.
then you want to lie to me and act like y'all all of this, but really y'all not.
Right.
You just doing a whole lot.
She was doing way too much. Like you just came in here like you just controlling. Yeah, you just too sassy. But I'm the listen. This my Mikasa. Okay,
Okay.
you better
I'm
sit.
the HBIC.
Okay, you better go sit down somewhere, girl. Go sit down. So now I already told y'all at season 1, I love Eloise and Penelope's relationship. I do love it. And I love the way she checked them broads at that party. You see how they tried to tell her, oh yeah, because remember now she was like, yeah, I made it. I got, the queen. She didn't get a chance to pick me as the diamond and all that. And so when she was talking to the queen and she like, oh, I'm so sorry, it was so rudely interrupted. And here go Eloise, I'm a ruby. What she said? I'm a ruby, I'm an emerald anyway. What she said?
I'm more of an emerald type of girl.
Yeah, she was like, and you heard see the queen. Oh, how do you know? I love emeralds. Eloise.
I was like, that was a damn good save because she didn't know. I was like, damn, that worked out for you.
Right. Okay. She was like, oh my God, damn, I thought I had it in the bag.
I'm confused. I'm confused because when she said she was an emerald, she was saying that because that's like she was unique. But then with the queen kind of like held back first, and then she decided I like emeralds. And I think Eloise was taken back to the fact that she was hoping that she did.
Exactly, she was.
And then she wouldn't pick her, but she said, "Oh shit, you like that? You like
right? Emeralds? That's what I'm saying. She was.
I'm back in the run to being a damn diamond."
Yes.
She like, shit, I thought I was out the pickings of being a diamond. You're telling you. So she knew, and she didn't care if it made the queen mad or not. She didn't want to get picked. That was her purpose.
That was her purpose of saying.
And now she's her first damn choice.
Vibrant is saying hello.
Hey, Vibrant, I haven't seen you in a long time.
I don't know. You don't know how to manage. What's wrong with your device, Linda B?
She said she's on a different one, so she's probably still learning how to all the functions of it.
Oh, on the functions and stuff. Yeah, Vibrant is saying hello to everybody in the room. Hey, so yeah,
Vibrant.
Now that was something else. How she checked those girls, talking about, so maybe if you become, the diamond pick, then you'll leave, some smart stuff they said, like stop hanging around with low lives. Like, they called her the wallflower. That's how she got her name, Wallflower.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
They said called her a wallflower. Stop hanging with that wallflower. I was like, oh, it's the iPad. Okay.
Yeah, that pissed me off too because that's when you saw Penelope draw back and she went and leaned against the damn wall.
Yeah, me off. And so she was like, I'm used to it. Eloise was like, I can't see how you take that. She snapped and she said, no, I despise it. I despise you. Like that. Talk about, no, I don't hang out with people like you. I despise your ass. That's what Eloise told them. No, I despise people like you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I would love it. She's like, how do you? But I love their relationship. And they first finally, laying in the grass. When they went outside and started telling each other how both of them feel, why she don't want to get married and Penelope was explaining how she loves these events,
Right.
despite for her telling the truth,
Being
because I'm
invisible.
nosy and I'm writing about all y'all asses. That's why she
Like
love
you
it.
said before, you said that she did not take them off the table. She was still writing about everybody. She didn't. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, she started getting loose with it. Okay, I mean, so I just was like, it's great. I love a relationship like that. You sticking up for your friend, and then, with
Yes,
such passion and bonding. So I think that was all I wrote for for episode 1. Now,
Well,
episode,
then in
huh?
episode 1, that's when the queen, she did pick her diamond. She pick the
Oh, that's
queen
right. She did pick
Wanda, and
Dwayna.
Wanda
Edwina,
picked his
baby.
diamond.
Yeah. And Twitch, she picked her, but the fact that Kate didn't like him it became a tug of war with her and
Right.
Yes.
Anthony, only by right, because if you up there talking about you ain't trying to, you just marrying just to marry, you know what I'm saying? So you can have another duke, you know what I mean? Like another
Hmm.
lord or something. That was so distasteful for her to hear that. So she had it out for him, but it was like the more involved they got, so she did pick the queen. You're right, I'm sorry, the diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she got picked the diamond, and then he took her out on the dance floor, and only reason why he picked her was to get closer to the sister. Okay,
Mm.
which was crazy. What y'all think? Y'all don't think he
See, that's
chose
why I
her?
said I think because he definitely, I really feel like he's got a thing for Kate. I know he's got a thing for Kate, and it shocked him that Edwina was the sister, but he's really going after her. Edwina has everything that she's met his list and then some. She
Mm.
exceeded his
Edwina,
list.
exactly. So if
Yes,
it didn't work out, she was the backup
yeah,
child.
but look, she exceeded his list. But the thing is, I think that as time goes on, I don't think he's going to be able to deny that his thing is really for Kate. So
Yeah.
we're going to
But
see.
he already has that attraction. You
Yeah,
get what
but
I'm
he
saying,
hasn't
to
said
Kate, but
anything about it.
for me, it felt like because she's the diamond, I gotta have this one because the queen chose her. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to chase after the sister because she's not on the table. That's how
Well,
I
then he
felt.
was.
I don't know. I felt like he just chose Edwina. Yes, she checked off but he already went and grabbed her hand and to
Mhm.
dance because the queen chose her for the diamond. So that's why he rushed up there.
But before then, he
He
was
ain't find out
already.
all of that stuff about her until they were dancing. He didn't know they had the similar likings until they danced after he ran up there because the queen chose her. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't know they were connected. I just felt like he just grabbed her because, you know, the queen.
Well, I think that he was that the sequence. I thought he was already interested before that she was named the diamond.
No, he was interested in Kate. That's Kate was the one he first had eyes
Right.
on riding the horse.
Right,
So
but
he
she
was
had
already
seduced him so
looking.
much. And
And then he also was intrigued. That's why he was explaining himself so much. He
okay.
was intrigued when he started explaining to her when she overheard her when she overheard him talking to the guys.
But
So
remember
you
when
see how he started explaining himself and overly explaining, but he had a thing for Kate. Trust me, he
yeah,
only went
I
with
do.
that
I believe
sister.
yeah, when they
He
first
only
met.
went with that sister because he wanted to be closer to Kate. That's how I feel, and only because the queen chose her as the diamond. That's how I feel. I don't know. But I get you. I mean, you might be. I mean, that's how I looked at it because that's how he did it. It was like you over there eyeing Kate. Then soon as the queen said, "Oh, make Edwina the diamond," now all of a sudden he flying his tail up there to twirl her around for a dance. And
But
that's
didn't it
before he
happen?
knew anything about her. He didn't know nothing
Right.
about
But didn't he? I thought that they had already engaged each other before she was pronounced the
no.
diamond. Because remember before when he found out that that was her sister, I was thinking that he was just trying to get under Kate's skin by continuously being around, and Kate kept getting in the middle of
No,
it.
that not in season. That's in episode 2. But
Oh,
when
okay.
he
I'm
went
getting.
for that
Oh,
dance
okay,
and
okay.
first snatched her up and in interest, that's because the queen labeled her, made her the
The diamond.
diamond. And he ran up there and took my, "May I have this dance?" And then the queen nodded. That he didn't know they
Okay.
had nothing in common, but he
Okay.
Yeah,
knew that they had that. The only thing that was in common is that he was feeling Kate and Kate was her sister. So that was a misleading from the beginning because he really wasn't interested. Then he started seeing after they danced, then that's when he was like, "Oh, okay,
He
so
really
maybe
likes
this
her.
might not be bad because the sister ain't feeling me right now." So hey, if you know how men think, if I could get close to the sister, I could charm my way back into her sights, and that's exactly what he did to
Mm,
me.
okay.
That's how I feel. I don't know. I mean, we could.
I
I just feel like, yeah, but in episode 2, which I mean, because I think that was the end, right? A woman should. Cause oh no, Whistle Down. She wrote in the newsletter
Louis, right.
about that's what made change the because
The critique,
remember
the
the queen wasn't interested in she wasn't interested in Edwina. She said, "Y'all, they trying to pull people trying to play strings and stuff
oh,
like a
remember
puppet."
when?
She
Yeah, she.
knew she knew
Yeah,
that's what
lady.
Lady
Lady
Dareberry
Jam.
was doing.
Because she told her. Remember when she said, "Why do I feel like my strings are being pulled?" And Lady
Uh-huh.
Gaga said, "Well, you said that you wanted to shake it up. Here's your chance." And she walked right off. I said, "Look at this."
Yes, yes. So that's how and plus she read the what newsletter. You know
Mm-hmm.
how where Lady Whistledown was
Penelope,
like Penelope, she wrote in there, she was like, "I think, being picked as a diamond is just so blah,
demeaning. Yeah, it's
is
demeaning.
demeaning." She was like, "A woman should be chosen by her strengths, about her character, about her,
But
about
you
her
know,
worth."
right. But you know what led that for Penelope slash Lady Whistledown to put that? That was from the conversation that she had with
With Eloise.
Eloise in the garden when they were laying down in the field of flowers and stuff,
Yeah.
and they were sharing each other's desires and dreams and stuff. And she picked
Yes.
up on how that made her friend feel. And so being
Yeah.
picked as a diamond, so she put that in the paper, which kind of made the a queen be like, wait a minute, this is my I critique this is my party, and I can cry and I can pick a diamond if I want to, and don't be trying to change the
Right.
flow of
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
yeah.
And so that is so
Episode.
when that was the turn of that now.
Can I do a closing up real quick for episode 1?
Yes.
It's, it says so. Episode 1 sets up main love triangle, which is Anthony, Edwina, and Kate. That's a love triangle, right? It establishes Anthony's anti-love philosophy because he's not involved. He's not doing this married thing for love. He's doing it for just to pick a wife, and to be a part of society, not so much because of love. It introduces Kate as an equal and challenger, because Kate is very, forthcoming and very, she's no holds barred. And then it reignites the Lady Whistledown mystery, in the episode 1, because everybody still doesn't know that Penelope is Lady Whistledown, and it just ignites her mystery by giving us the little glimpse into who she was when she went to go this last episode of Whistledown. And that's it for episode 1. That's my conclusion. And we're going on to episode 2.
Okay.
Am I okay?
You
And the first scene in episode 2.
Jill?
Is she frozen?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
No.
You're on mute.
Sorry. I'm busy. I'm like, look. Okay, yeah, you can kick off episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2 is Off to the Races, is what episode 2 was entitled. And episode 2, Anthony continues his search for a wife, and in his search, he is diligently courting, romancing, trying to romance. Is it Kate?
Kate.
Yeah, Kate is her name. Oh, or is it?
Well,
or
he's Edwina, the youngest sister.
Edwina, yeah. He even buys her the next morning. He shows up at her front door with a beautiful. Oh no, they hadn't went to the horse race yet. My bad. I'm going out of order. Out of order, the sequence.
Oh, so you want to talk about the horse race when they went to the horse race? Because I wrote my
yeah.
Child, I don't know what I did.
What was first? Was that first? Was that the first scene in the
horse race? No, because I think, let me see, because they went before the horse race. She felt like he needed to win. I think he felt before the horse race, right? Because didn't she feel like he did? Because they brought he brought a dude for the sister, right?
Right.
And then they was standing there or something, or no, that he said for the dude to
he wanted him to run interference, get her out the way so I can, yeah. But she figured that out quickly and let him know.
But before that, it was other events to, like, wasn't it other events before the horse race? Before they ended up at the horse race, because she was throwing interference.
Right. They were walking, they were promenading, they were walking. She interfered in that.
Right.
What else did
because she dragged her from the party, ended the party after she heard, what he said. Then remember, they left the party early.
Right.
Danbury didn't like that. It's like people are watching. Like, what are y'all doing? And then something was happening because everything he tried to do. So maybe you were right, Kimberly. Maybe he sent something. I don't know. I can't remember.
I know he sent the guy there at the horse race to distract Edwina so that he could get close to Kate, and he had even had him go buy him drinks or something. Told him to go buy drinks.
Yeah.
And while he go buy the drinks, he just go sit down sit next to her, and
he made him move, sent him out to go. No, Kate wanted him with that guy, and he came and sent the guy to go get them drinks and took his seat right next to Edwina. Dude was like, Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was all a part of the plan anyway, as you see later on, because he
Oh my
did a
God.
bit. I said, Lord have mercy. That turned out to be a mess. Listen, Kate wasn't moving.
And
Okay,
that
Kate.
race. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, the race. The race. Did you see when Kate started getting riled up with that race, and she was getting like she got, the lady stopped for a minute, and she was like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she was into it. She know her stuff.
He
So
liked that.
so he was really intrigued now. Like, what you
Yeah.
know about this?
Bet
Like,
him
what?
took his money. You remember she took his money, girl? He bet
She
her.
was like, yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she broke it down. She's like, well, that was because it was in this season, and now the ground is wet and he's heavy, so he's not going to be able to run.
She was
She broke
like,
it down
yeah,
and took
are
his
you
money.
sure? She knew her stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he thought she was just this because see, looks is deceiving. She looks so dainty. You know what I'm saying? Dainty and
He's like,
this and
she
that, and she
She
like,
can run
I
faster
get.
than me. She can jump higher than me. She's smarter than me. She can fix cars better than me.
He said she wear a hat of many trades, baby. Don't play with
uh-huh.
me.
And he
I
liked
know
every
my
bit of it.
stuff. Yes.
He likes every bit of it. He loves it.
So that was interesting at the race. Is that the part where was that at the no, that wasn't at the race. Never mind that. I'm jumping ahead.
Mm.
I was about to say when dude fell in that pond.
Fell in the pond.
Yeah, so I said I think I jumped ahead. Sorry.
Who fell in the pond? I don't remember somebody.
I know. I got my notes all twisted up for the episode 2.
Well, you
That's
also
why I'm
y'all
trying
remember,
to be quiet.
you remember when because this happened really at the end of episode 1, but when the Ferritons, the Lord of the Ferritons came, the replaced
Yeah.
Oh
and
yes.
he moved all
Shit out.
Ferriton stuff out
Now,
the
that was
back.
messed up. That was messed
That
up.
was so
Break the bedroom.
disrespectful. Oh my
That was.
God.
He didn't have to take the damn bedroom now. He could. That's a whole damn palace. Why you need the damn? You need my bedroom. That was
That
messed
was
up.
just but did you hear him? He took over a couple of rooms. Not
Mm-hmm.
just a
He
Brought
took
room,
that.
the
a
whole
bedroom.
wing. He took
He
the whole
said
wing.
a couple of rooms. I said, damn. And remember they were standing there, those fresh girls, they fresh tails, talking about, I thought he was ugly. I thought he
He was
was
gonna be ugly.
old or something like I
Ooh.
thought he was old. She was like, yeah, I thought he was ugly. He was like, yeah, you're talking about my father. He died. Wait, he was old. Oh my God. He was, yeah, that uncle cousin was a mess. Okay. I still don't get that though. I don't get it at all. Like, why did he have to come in and take over the house? And how
Well,
if he huh?
he's the one, he's the
Well,
next
he's the
heir in
next in
line.
line. He's the next in line,
Yeah.
and he's got money.
But okay,
Because
so
if he didn't,
let me say
yeah.
this. Okay, he's the next in line. I'm still curious. Okay, he's the next in line. But was she supposed to marry him?
I don't know if that's the way they do,
Or
but
they just
they
made arrangements so they wouldn't be out in the street?
Now that would have been had it been the father. If his father was alive, have been the thing. That would have been.
Oh,
But
okay.
his father's dead, so it's him.
Okay.
And yeah. But
Okay,
woo,
I
that was just
understand.
wrong. And they were standing in there looking at that hideous. He had all those damn horns and skins and stuff hanging up in the damn. It was like,
Look,
What is it?
Because he was a hunter or something, right? Discovery,
You
like
put that shit in your hunting room. Don't put that. No, you got to get another room for that. This is the grand entrance way.
right. He had all that muddy shit in there.
Okay.
She was looking like, what in the hell? So I guess he was doing them a favor by letting them stay there, huh?
Well, pretty much, but that would have been his duty to let them stay there. But yeah, but they're definitely not the ones in charge.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, because I thought the intentions would be so she can find a new husband. Because how would that work? Like,
well, she
be
was trying to remember. She was hoping if she could have gotten one of those girls married off before he got there, they wouldn't have needed him.
Right. Okay.
But they couldn't. And so then that's when she's like, well, if I could still get him married off, but see, because the dowry was going to get, so he had to make sure that their dowries were paid. So that she could get married off. Yeah.
Right.
But y'all remember this part too? This part when like when it was I think they were still at the ball, and one of those Fairleton girls had already been promised in the first episode to be married to one of those quirky guys or whatever, and his parents came up to Lady Featherton and was like, I know you're still grieving and stuff, and do you have when are we gonna have the money for the diary? We hate to keep bringing it up, and his wife said, and then he said she started crying. She started trying to figure out how she can finagle her way to give her some more time. To not come up with this diary. And she started sniffling and crying. And then she started, well, it's so hard. Wait, and then he turned to his wife, well, you told me to ask about when she going to money because you want that boy out the house.
Oh, shit. I do remember.
Yeah, she pulled
the boy out the house. That's why I asked her about the diary, but she started cutting up and crying. I said, look at this. Her performance was immaculate. Okay, here go my diary.
She a mess. I'm like, what is up with her? She always cutting up. And just so emotional and always crying. She always crying and shit. Like, that's the way she try to get her way, with everything. It's like, I'm like, girl.
It worked.
You right, a Karen, yes.
No, you did not call her a Karen.
I did.
Did you call her a Karen?
I did. I did, and she is. Mm-hmm. Just manipulate. You know what I'm saying? She manipulated her kids. She manipulated the servants. She manipulated her husband.
Honey, when that servant came in there, the house mom or whoever she is, she was like, that silver will fetch a pretty penny. I said,
Wait. Did y'all say the part? I'm sorry, I went to go pour the water. Did you hear her ask? Did you all hear her ask Penelope talking about are those books worth something?
Money. A manipulative. That's why I said manipulative. A Karen. Mm-hmm. All of that.
Yeah.
She's the kind of person that your job and you have to watch her because she'll go back and tell some shit. She's that kind of person. I don't.
Yeah.
Like people. Let me go back.
I'm getting fed up. He's like, I'm the chief, the bottle washer. I'm the damn. I clean the horses and stables. I cook the food. I wash the laundry. Hell yeah! She was like, because they were talking about. Do you mean we're gonna have to wash our own pots? I can't do that, mother. I Honey, that woman was like, let me tell you what I do around here. She like, bump all this formal shit. Let me tell you what's look at here, child. That's what she did.
Oh, you talking about what's her name? That the head maid or whatever her name is.
Yeah. She's like, shit, I'm the only one left. Everybody else has been let go because they you couldn't pay them. Shit, you're not paying me. You better sit down some damn way. Oh, that tickled me so good. Okay, so let's see. Oh. Now there's something that happened. I don't know if it was at the end of episode 1 or the beginning of episode 2. So y'all tell me. Where Eloise was reading Lady Whistledown's newest printing, right? And she noticed, she said, they have a bad R. And if this one matches the other one, then we'll know for sure who the printer is and who the person is. And so, and Penelope put her little hood on and went down there and bought another R, another key. She's like, She's like, you are not about to catch me for a damn drop letter on the typewriter. She said, shit, no. She went down there and bought another key for that typewriter. So that's gonna get.
Was she writing in a typewriter? Or she was using that feather. She was doing it with that feather pen. She was
writing letters with too, yeah. But on the Lady Whistledown thing, that was in print. That was typed.
It was the paper.
Yeah, but it was typed. Yeah, she was writing it down, but there was something that was typeset, so she had to get that.
I thought it was the emblem. There was an emblem on the paper. She marked all the paper was marked with this big red stamp or something like that.
Now that tells you who the printer was. So she went down there, but then she was saying whatever, or with that printing press, whoever was printing it, that R gets dropped or something like that. So Penelope went and purchased another one. So if she didn't purchase it for herself, then she purchased it for the printer. But she knew that she better get that new R. And she did. But did you notice now when Eloise was down there snooping around down to the printer shop? Did you notice? I think Eloise got her. I think her nose is a little open for that printer guy. What you think?
Yeah, it was something strange going on with that encounter. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, she kind of she had a little taste.
Yeah.
She was looking like,
And I think because he checked her right quick too. He checked her like,
oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she was looking like, I got some ink for that paper.
Oh.
That's how she was looking.
He said, roll this press.
Oh my God. And what about all the suitors, like the suitors that was lined up for
that was horrific. That was terrible. Bless you. Honey, they was singing, dancing. Who was that fool that was jumping up and down on one foot?
Yeah, when they was all lined up for Edwina.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Did Jill drop?
Yeah, there she
is.
Hey.
I don't know what's going on. I got dropped or something. I heard it go blue. Yeah, the suitor. I was like, what is these men doing? Like, they were looking crazy, okay? Look, I done went this earphone got my hair looking crazy. Like I done went outside and got caught in the wind. Look. Child, look, it's just not doing it. I guess it's that, listen, I don't want no heat.
You know what? Get some, we'll talk about that after this. I was going to tell you, get some flaxseed oil. Not oil, flaxseed gel.
You can make my hair a little bit of hotness
Yeah.
My hair ready to start stribbling up, girl. Ain't no perm in this thing. I just flatten
Yeah.
it out, and now it's just it won't even make a curl, child. It's like you better twist
Get
me
some
back up.
flaxseed gel and it will take your natural curls so pretty. As soon as you put it in and finger comb it,
But
your
I
curls.
wanted to blow out. That's what I'm telling you. But it won't
Oh, you
hold the
wanted to blow.
curl. You see the curls is going now. It's looking like I'm flying everywhere. I haven't blew it out in a long time. So I finally did it. And child thought I was gonna come up here and curl it. Child, them curls done disappeared. Okay.
Yeah, I tried to blow mine out and made my bangs go back like bad breath. That shit
Child,
just.
that's why I said it ain't even holding no curl. The curl been gone, child. I said, I'm about to twist this sucker back up. Okay. You still over there grubbing on that good food?
I have to eat a little bit at a
I
time, a little
know,
bit.
I'm
right?
gonna have to make that potato. I am. I'm telling you now. That you said crawfish, shrimp, and sausage. Oh my god.
All of it on a baked
Oh
potato,
my god.
and hmm it was worth every bit of $25.
$25. But you know what?
That's
That's like two meals, really.
yeah,
That is.
yeah.
Oof. Okay, let me stop. Okay. So, uh Eloise, yeah, I definitely, yeah, she got the fever for a flavor of a Pringle when she saw that guy at the print shop. Yeah. So I kind of like that because that was her first inkling of even being interested, that way. So that was funny. That was fun to see. Where
And
y'all
what
at?
else happened? Hmm.
What you chewing, Jill?
A
It
piece
look
of
red.
candy.
What you got?
A Starburst.
Mm. It's oh, hold on.
Mhm. What? What? What you was about to say? Hello?
Hey, not to you. I was talking to somebody coming through the door.
Oh, okay. So, and I think that was, let me see. So the race, the suitors who was coming in, they was just clowning. They were clowning so bad. I was like, what is going on? Um, and then I'm trying to think of what else happened after the Eloise still wasn't happy with Lady Whistledown, okay? She could be a little more better.
Okay, Jill, I can't hear you.
You ain't hear
Looked
nothing I
like she froze.
said.
You kind of froze for a brief moment.
Oh, you
Oh, that's
didn't hear anything I said? Oh, wow.
some of it. Okay,
Am I freezing still?
just a
You
little. It stopped, but it's like out of sync. Like your lips are moving like a one of those kung fu movies.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Oh,
so what are we up to now? What part are we up to?
I think we're past the race. I think we're almost at the end. We were jumping all around. So now I'm really
Yeah,
confused.
we're kinda at the end. Because at the towards I do know we have a scene where I think this where Lady Downbridge she had a little social gathering. That's where all the the suitors came to perform for uh Kate, not Kate, but
Edwina. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Edwina.
Yeah,
They
they were.
come to they, they come to do their performance for her, and that's when Anthony comes and first he goes and asks his brother, "Can you write me a poem? Can you write me some type of poetry or something? I need to be able to express." He wasn't even invited because his mom already said, "You're not looking for love. You didn't showed your ass. Uh, but he showed up anyway. they all went to this event, and then he shows up after the fact when it's almost over with, and say he want to read this poetry, and to Edwina, and so he started out reading the poetry that his brother had wrote for him, so that was plagiarism. And then he said, I guess he had a change of heart, and he threw it in the fireplace, and then he kind of told his real natural feelings for her, but he was telling it to her, to Edwina, but he kept looking over at Kate. He was telling it to Edwina, but he kept looking over at Kate, which I thought was very interesting. But Edwina, she was like, "Oh, he's so sensitive." She got intrigued by him. So now that made her connection to Anthony, like he's not a bad guy after all. And her sister's like, "Huh, he might not be so bad after all." So now that's where that love triangle come in, because now both sisters are kind of feeling some kind of way about Anthony, but Anthony is really only feeling some kind of way about that one person, about Kate, but he's
right.
Diamond is the catch, Diamond is the one that he needs to go after. So that's how that little episode or scene went, and I thought that was very interesting, very telling about.
And then what about the other scene with her in Danbury? When she's telling her, like, because Danbury sees that she is starting to catch feelings or something.
Right.
Mm-hmm, and they have that talk. I forgot what she said to her. I had some popcorn earlier. It just came. Oh, irritate me.
Kind of alluded to, you've done a very, you've done a very noble thing for your sister. That don't count yourself out. There's still happiness for you too. Kind of, I think that's
exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Because she picking up on, she sees the way he looking, you know what I'm saying? And she looking. So yeah.
Everything. You ever see her? She always leaning back with that eyebrow, baby.
Yeah. Yes. The way she leans back, look to the side, that she got that leaned on that cane.
Yes. Okay, so check this out. So, all right. The boxer, I forget his name, but Simon's friend, the boxer, opens his gentleman's club.
Will, that's Will.
Yes, Will. So he made it a point of saying, this is for every man. I know that it's different. Like, when when the Bridgerton came over, I forget which one it was. Was it Anthony or one? Anyway, one of them went over there, and they said, "I know that you're used to people, more upper crust, and for everyone, every man that works, that makes an honest living, that wants to come somewhere and do something, whatever. This is where it's open to everyone. You don't have to be of aristocracy to come to this gentleman's club." So that was a nice thing. But what happened is that when he was sitting there with Bridgerton, he praised him for having such a successful thing, and that he did it on his own labor and his own merit and his hard-earned work. And when Bridgerton said that to Will, his expression changed. And I think that's because he realized, no, he got that money because he threw the fight. Did you notice how his expression changed?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Oh, Kimberly dropped. There she is. Can you hear us, Kimberly? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hear you. I think every time my screen does that refurbishing thing, it drops. My Wi-Fi dropped for some reason.
Oh.
Sorry, Alice.
Oh, So yeah, I mean, it's a very nice gentleman's club. To me, it looks just like the other ones they were going to, but he's just
Yeah, it
saying that it's
does.
open to everyone. Yeah, it's
Right.
open to everyone,
Mhm.
all walks of life.
Not
So that's right,
excluding the unfortunate.
right. Just coming here dressed nice, cause honey, they be dressed down. I love it. Even when they call
Mhm.
themselves being loose, all they do is loosen their tie and take off a jacket. They still got on 27 button vests and all that stuff. But yeah, when it's a nice place, but when he said that to him about it being because he did some good honest work on his own merit, I saw Will's expression change, and he knew that's because he threw the fight. What baby? You'll hear my baby.
Yeah, I hear. Well, wait, you think he knew?
Well, Bridgerton?
Mhm.
No, I don't know. He was praising him for being able to. It was like the bootstrap thing. You did this from hard work. You went out here.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Right.
You mean Will. Will
Yes,
knew what he did, so he kind of,
dropped his head.
couldn't
Yeah,
take that compliment.
right.
I got you. Hey.
So, with the closing of episode 2, Anthony reflects on his duties versus desire, still suppressing his feelings. Kate struggles with her growing attraction to Anthony despite distrusting him. The episode ends with tension building between duty, love, and truth across all storylines.
Yeah, so great episode. I love the way things are getting more fiery. Even though you still don't even really see that much connection with him and Edwina. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like
Um,
he was surprisingly pleased with what he learned about her, and he is enjoying her company. But I still feel he's got a thing. Kate is his thing. Kate is his
yeah.
thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's so sad because I feel like I remember how I was saying earlier. I feel like it's so wrong. Like it feel like you used Edwina as a pawn. You know what I'm saying?
And but he genuinely likes her. He really does. And now he
As a
doesn't.
friend, but not to date. You know what I'm saying? They have similarities, but I don't feel like he likes her to date her. You know what I mean? Like cuz
Well,
they
he
similar
wasn't
but
looking for. Yeah, he wasn't. But remember, that's not what he was looking for in the first place. So he was going by his list, and on the
yeah,
list it
but
had
it's
nothing to do with love.
awkward though. How you gonna have feelings for that girl's sister? That's just
No,
not
exactly.
cool. It's like you
No,
should
it's
have
not.
just left it alone and just pursued the sister. You know what I'm saying? But
But
you're
she's
trying
not
to
on the
stick
page.
by. I know, I get it, but it's just so
Yeah.
uncomfortable. But it's okay. I mean, every story can't be perfect. I get it, but
Well,
it
we'll
just
see as time goes
Yeah.
on because hopefully someone will grab Edwina's eye. Maybe Edwina will grab someone else's eye. Someone will grab her eye, and that'll free him up for Kate. I don't
true.
know. Yeah.
Well,
So
we shall see. Well, this was
yes,
a
We
good
shall.
one thus far, and I promise I'm not going to lose. I got to really write my notes better. I was all over the place with episode 2. Why? I don't know. I guess because I don't know. You know how it start entwining with one another, so you get all
yeah.
mixed up and everything because we forgot when they were sword fighting and
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And I was like, I guess because it's kind of like you start getting into it, then get mixed because you thinking about the juicy parts, right? And the things that stuck out. But I think this was great. I can't wait to see. because the energies is so high, because Kate is sassy. Anthony is something else, his damn self. You know what I'm saying? He's a mess. Um, so I can't wait. I hope everybody enjoyed review of season 1 and 2 because it was really, I mean, episode 1 and 2 of season 2. I can't wait to see the rest next week. We're gonna review season 2, episodes 3 and 4. Kimberly, any well, you did do the summer. Any ladies, any summary, any closings for the night?
Yes. I want to ask you, ladies, what your favorite scene from either of these episodes was.
Well, you should know. You know, my
Favorites.
favorite one was with her on that horse girl.
Yeah.
You already know. Ride
Now
the
she was
ride
getting
horse if you want to ride. Look, Kimberly, like, I ain't fooling with you.
Kimberly, what was yours?
My favorite scene was when I want to say when is it Adwina? Adwina, that's the sister, older sister,
Yeah,
right?
Edwina is the
Yeah. Kate. Okay, it's Kate. Yeah, my favorite is when Kate was out in the out there outside in the garden because she was trying to get away, and then she walked up on hearing the guys talking about their love interest and his lack of love
yeah.
made he was because she was out there like sneaking in the bushes
Yes.
and she stumbled and fell, kind
Yeah.
of stumbled over. That was my favorite thing because it was like you busted, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you done
trying to hide.
busted. He like, come on out. I hear you already.
Like, who's there? Like, I'm going to say, it's me. No.
Right,
You
he
gonna
like,
have
you
to
might
find
as well
me.
come out because I already know he's there. Like,
Yeah, I like that scene. So she kind of let him know that
she checked his
you're not in
behind.
this for love. Yeah, you're not in this for love. You're in this for stature. Then that's not what I want for my sister, and that's not a good look on you as a person. You should be looking for love.
Right.
So I like that scene. That was my favorite.
What
My
was
favorite
yours?
scene
Oh,
was
sorry.
when, oh, that's okay, go. My favorite, what, baby? My favorite scene was when they opened those doors and they will waltz into Madonna material world. That I'm telling you, that just took me. I
She
was like,
loved that part.
yes, I did.
And I think also too, I think my favorite, let me stop with the horse stuff, but I think my most is, I love the way I'ma say that. So that's my favorite 2 scenes. The horse and the way she, took up for Eloise took up for Penelope. I
Oh yeah.
like those two, and them having a heart to heart. We forgot all about Colin came back home. Colin came home. We forgot all about poor Colin.
Colin is boring. Bye, Colin. Go over there and run around with the cat and the toast.
Ooh. Yeah, so Colin came back home, and yeah, so that was interesting, but I don't know, I don't want to say too much.
Oh,
Cuz didn't he go to the club too in this scene?
I don't recall much about Colin. He's not
Yeah,
even in
yeah.
my notes. Real fun.
It's like Penelope make a good couple. They both kind of invisible, huh?
Well,
What
damn.
you say?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
that's why they make a good couple because they both kind of like invisible.
you know
Who?
what?
Colin and Penelope.
Oh,
Mm,
well, because I just feel like, he came home. I think it was a scene where he went and they kind of include him in the grown men talk a little bit. You
Right.
know,
Because he grew a beard. Didn't you
yeah,
say
he
he grew
grew
a
a
beard?
yes,
beard.
he grew up. Yeah, that's
He
good.
grew up a little bit, and
They-
he had
yeah.
some because wasn't they talking about that too? at the club, like marrying, relationship or something like that.
Yeah, and it was like, shoot, when Penelope was talking to him, she was like, damn it, foiled again. He was saying, yeah, I thought about this, and thanks to you, I realized I don't want to get married right now. She was like, shit.
Right,
Mm.
right. Yeah. She did. But this was good. This was a good show. A good
I think
episode.
we did a
Season
good
two
job.
kicked off nicely, I feel, and I'm
Mhm.
looking forward to the next two episodes, 3 and 4, because it's warming up. I want to see what Kate giving. Okay.
Yeah,
What
and
Kate
it's
Mm.
giving,
one
because she
thing.
about to give him some issues. I already know she is.
There's one thing
Good
that
for
we
her.
touched on, but we didn't finish because we got ahead of ourselves. And I just remembered when they were at the race, and she was saying that that horse reminded her of a horse named whatever. And so he showed up the next day with a horse for her, and then
Hmm.
found,
Oh, I forgot about that part.
yeah, he showed up and gave her a horse as a gift,
Yes.
but then
Yeah, a whole
realized it
horse.
wasn't a real damn horse. She was talking about a damn doll.
Girl,
It wasn't a real horse. Oh, Kate was loving that. She was like,
wait a
she was,
minute. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wait a minute. Wait,
Kate
wait.
was a
Could
cock
I say
blocker.
something? Wait,
yeah,
Kate was a cock
Kimberly, yes, she is.
she,
what you said?
Kate is a cock blocker. Kate
Oh,
is a
she
cock
she
blocker.
was blocking for real. I would be the same way. I know your intentions ain't pure, and I see you
Right.
eyeing me and all that. I would be the same way for my little sister. Keep your stank, because I want her, as she explained to Danbury. You know what I'm saying? I want her to find true love. It wasn't just about the money. She wants
Hmm.
somebody
Mm.
who's gonna treat her good.
Read her heart.
Right.
Yeah, she said something to you where your heart speaks to him, or his heart speaks to you. And I was like, oh, how romantic.
Oh, yeah. So she didn't want her to be miserable and just
Right.
marry any old person. And so knowing that his intentions wasn't pure from the get-go, I would be the same way. But that she was clock blocking hard, baby.
Hard.
The sister was like,
Yeah. She was like, now look now. Damn it,
she like,
I had a horse.
she like, damn, like, could I just smell someone?
Not smell. Girl, okay. I am done. Okay. Okay. Are we wrapped up? Not smell someone.
Yeah, we wrapped up. We
Wrap it up.
good.
I just
So I can't wait for next weekend, ladies. As always, it is always a pleasure sitting here with you guys and having a good time watching this show, because it's some interesting things. And you guys, listen, we all,
It's a,
I know I
I'm
be
loving
comical
it.
at times. I'm sorry.
Like,
It feel like I'm a robot right now.
you feel like a robot.
Yeah, it looks like I'm like, oh, now it's moving. It looked like I was like slow. Right.
Yeah, I am enjoying this. I can't believe because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll watch. I'm so glad that you guys convinced me. I am loving this show.
I'm
I'm
glad.
doing it.
I'm
Mhm.
glad, just read my book, because you were giving me hell. Okay. You like, I don't know. Oh, oh. What? I don't want to watch nothing like that. Is it this? And now you love it. So I am so
That's good.
glad. A lot of people don't get the gist of it because, you got to just be in the moment. They think they see these outfits, the love story, but it's not always just about the love. It's some funny parts in it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, there's a whole story behind this stuff. We're just seeing
yeah.
highlights. You got to see the story.
the lifestyles, the different
Mhm.
characters, the different, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of good to put because we go through that now, like in today. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's just a different time, but our it's just faster. But you think about all the things that was so important of us, finding our love, and how did we choose and the
Navigate
steps
that.
we took and navigate through all of that. You still end up meeting. I like that some of these stories you end up marrying your best friend, even though it didn't
Start out
start
that way.
out that way. You know what I mean?
Mhm, mhm.
So, do you ladies have anything planned for the weekend? I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Um, I'm just going to really work on, I guess, apartment hunting.
You still apartment hunting? You have
Yeah.
narrowed it down. You not narrowing it down.
No, because it seems like, how it's like seasons where
Mhm.
Yes,
things are
which
available and then they're just not, like, because I guess people move at particular times of the year.
Yes, they
yeah,
do. They say
and
really
right
like the
now,
summertime is.
actually, I'm
Huh?
That's
sorry.
no, I know they say summertime is when most of a lot of like as far as apartments and stuff.
Opens up.
They
Exactly.
discounts and stuff like that, and
And
different
usually
offers because
they're
people try
like
to move before
July.
the school year.
They're like
Before the school year.
July, August. So right now it's rough, a rough spot. And then
Mhm.
Actually, this
with
is a
this
good time.
economy too, huh?
Actually, this is one of the best time. This is the peak, one of the start of one of the peaks in apartment rentals. It really is. This is a good time because we're in spring going towards summer. Now is the time. As a matter of fact, May is when we would do our big campaigns and we would offer all kinds of concessions like uh 1 month free if you sign a lease now, or no deposit or something like that, or we waive a security fee. Now is
Right.
a good time. This is a
And
start.
it's not much out there, and it's like it's going fast. Like, first of all, the market is crazy because you pay all these apartment fees and stuff like that, which I think is so unfair. That you're paying all these fees for applications, right? And then
Mhm.
Mhm.
once you pay the fee, like, I know my daughter, she done kicked out so much money, you know,
This is
doing all
education
these
fee.
fees with the
Well,
yeah the application, and then the apartment all of a sudden not available. So I'm like, y'all, this is a scam. I
well,
think y'all getting people money,
there's a way
huh?
to combat that. There's a way to combat that, and I'll tell you how to do it. A
Mhm.
lot of times when you go to the apartment communities that you visit, they
Mhm.
have sister properties. So if
Mhm.
you've already been to one and you've paid those fees, you can go to they usually have three or four that they all own in the same area. So if you've already been to
Three
one
or
of their
four what?
communities, three or four separate properties, separate communities, but they're all under the same ownership. So
No,
you just
I'm talking about
so
these
what you
are they are different places. They're
yeah, these
not
are
they're not I'm talking about different agencies, different property management companies. They're not the same. They'll refer you to somebody else.
but this is what I'm saying. When you go to one, ask them about their sister properties. They will tell you they usually have several in the same city. And if
Let
you've
me write
already
this
been
down.
to them, then they will waive all of that because they've already run you through their system. You've
Well,
already paid an application fee, and you've already paid if they have, because some of them have they have so many. You have your administration fee, your application fee, blah, 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 blah. But if you ask them where their sister properties are, and they're usually in the same city, you won't have to pay those fees again.
Hmm.
right,
But in order,
right.
if you see an apartment that you want, if you want it, you have to put down that deposit. If you don't put down the deposit, they're
Yeah,
not
that's
going to hold it for
Yeah, but
you.
you gotta pay. The thing is that I feel like it's a scam, is because you gotta pay the application fee before you even go look at the apartment.
Oh,
You know
I've
what
never
I'm
heard of
saying?
that before.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
that's not the way.
they're
No,
one
They
they
usually don't allow.
want they have changed over the
that's not
years,
the way.
honey. They
No,
are
you don't pay up
here,
front.
here you
That's
have to
illegal.
pay the application fee.
To
No,
You
just
are
that's
to
not about
no.
to eat, you're not about to see no apartments. I'm telling you how they doing it.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
here.
trying to tell you that is illegal. Because an
Every state is
application
different
fee.
though.
I know, but I'm also licensed in the state that you're in. So that's what I'm
Okay.
trying to tell you. Yeah, they're not supposed to be able to do that. The application fee is just for that to apply. But you can be shown an apartment without having to pay an application fee. You
That's
can
what
be
I
there and tell them you just want to tour the community. You're not supposed to have to pay an application fee just to see a unit.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I
It's
told her
illegal.
because it's been a while for me. You know, I ain't have to go through that in a while. Like, so
Yeah, that's
I was
illegal.
like, because I've never had to do that before.
And
You
I'll tell you
know,
something else too. Do not let them make a copy of your driver's license. Now, I know that they will ask for your license, and sometimes they want to hold it in the office until you all come back from seeing the apartments. Yeah, but do not let them make a copy of it. That is against the law as well. But a lot of places will make a copy of it. So don't let
I
them
never,
do.
yeah, I never had to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
hold
let them
on.
either because it does happen. It happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's crazy. But I mean, but it's like so as soon as you apply, like it's so many people. I'm just being honest. I just think
Mhm.
some people is not moving. It's really rough,
Well,
really, to
yeah,
be honest.
people are not moving
Uh,
because it's hard. You got to, it might be hard to pay your rent, but moving expenses are triple of what you're going to do, and people are just trying to maintain. They're not moving.
yeah. So that's the challenge for me. So I'm like, look, I got until July. Lord help me. I'm like,
Okay,
Jesus. So it's crazy.
let me give you
Um,
one more tip. See if you can find a rent by owner. You'll have a better time of it, and you'll get more of what and you'll get better rental fees if you look for rent by owner.
well, I mean, what you mean? The places
so,
that's in the paper?
but
Yeah, same places where you look through for like where you find your. Now I don't know. Are you looking in the apartment guidebooks or are you looking in the
So
paper?
everywhere. Like I'm leery, so you know me. I'm so
Check your
leery.
paper.
I need to
Check
go
your
check.
news.
I am about to get the newspaper and stuff. I was
Yeah,
looking on the site like apartments.com or
right. Yeah, the
uh
apartment guide
Hello
apartment.
and all that other stuff. And
Yeah,
then somebody told me to go to Facebook. I'm like, I don't know. But
I wouldn't
people
do it, but
have
I
good
would go to.
experiences on Facebook, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, go to your newspaper. Look in your newspaper and look at rent by owner.
Yes, yes.
Because that way, the people who own it, they're renting out their own properties.
Right, right. Yes, yes, yes. I know what you
Yeah.
mean. So yeah, I haven't. I'm going tomorrow to do that because I gotta go pick up my meds and grocery shop and all that. So I said I'm gonna pick up the paper. I normally do it that way.
Mhm.
It's been so long for me, y'all. You don't even
I hear you.
understand. So I'm just like,
and you know them,
"Huh,
and you may even be.
what you say?
Damn.
There you go. I'm coming back.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh,
coming back. I'm back.
Okay. Now what you said?
I was saying you might even want to look into because a lot of realtors, like read my book was saying, they show apartment complexes that are like privately owned, or condos or rent homes too. They can pull you up a listing of rent homes that's in your area, in your bracket. If you find a realtor in your
Yeah,
area,
'cause
'cause they can
it,
show,
it
and then you don't have to pay. You damn sure ain't paying no application fee just to go for them to show you the home. Now the realtor may get the first months they get a cut of how
yeah,
they
they do.
distribute it
Yeah.
up, but I would feel more comfortable doing it with a realtor or someone like that than just kind of randomly. I mean, you can do whatever you like, but you know,
Yeah, I am. It's been a minute. I was just trying. My kids be using these sites, so
right.
but I haven't started because I was sick and stuff. So I really didn't start for me. But now I'm like, now I'm getting on it, and I do have a friend.
That's a
You
realtor.
know, she has like her friend. He has a property management company, so I did contact him. So he's supposed to call me. I gotta call him back next week. See, he said he didn't have anything, but I was just telling earlier on my live. He laughed before he told me. He was like, "Oh, I do have a place," because I told him. I was like, "How much is it?" He was like, "Yeah, but it's 950." And I said, and what is? He started laughing. I'm like, talking about efficiency. I said, motherfucker, are you crazy? For efficiency, you want 950? That
Hey,
is crazy. Huh?
yeah, that's
That's,
about the going rate in
I was
in
gonna
the
say that sounds
area.
like
Yeah.
another going great. Yeah.
For
Mhm.
efficiency, not even a one bedroom. Oh hell no, not where I live at. Ain't no
Yeah,
way I'm paying that type of money. Not for child. I've
I
seen some
understand what
nice
you mean,
places.
but that's the
But
rate. Yeah,
I've
I
where?
understand.
seen some nice places for 1 or 2 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms is like $1,200.
Right.
So, for efficiency, not even a 1 bedroom.
Well,
There's
here's the
no way.
thing: you got to find out. Well, when they do stuff like that, sometimes all your utilities are included. So if you
What,
know that you don't have to pay any utilities, 950 is good. See what I mean?
girl? What am I fit in there? My pinky toe?
I know that's right. No, so no, I know you're not getting an efficiency, but I'm just saying 950 is not bad if all of that, that's the going rate, especially if your utilities are included.
Now, if the
That sounds
utilities are
pretty cheap.
included, that
Yeah.
that sounds good. But
Mhm. But you
I,
don't have enough space in there. That's like a big master bedroom with a bathroom. You know.
yes, and
Eight
an
hundred,
open floor.
800, 900 square feet or some shit like that. Efficiency typically.
Child, I looked, and then there was this other place, girl. When I tell you, I'm looking at it, and first of all, you could barely, you ain't getting no queen size bed in there.
Oh wow.
You gonna get. I don't even think that couldn't be no full size bed that was in there. I don't know, maybe it was, but that's it. That's going in there. That a full size bed and a dresser. You barely walking around in that bedroom. You hear me?
You been there
That's it.
knocking your knees. You got
Yes, yes.
plans
And
against the
then it
wall.
was like,
Mm-mm.
yeah. I said, ain't no way I'm paying that damn type of money
No.
for something. I would be claustrophobic. I wouldn't be able to breathe. I would feel closed in. I have never been in a space like that before. So I'm looking at these places my daughter sending me, and then I'm looking on here, and then I'm looking at some other stuff, and I was like, and so when he said the efficiency, I'm like, huh? What you said for 950? Ain't no way in hell. I just can't. That's a lot of money for a box. And y'all said that's good. I
I
well,
mean,
it's I guess because
'cause
if
I
it's
mean, I'm thinking that's the stardom because, and I guess it is based on
been a long
demographic
I'm
and where
sorry.
you're at because but I feel like you're Midwest or no, you're on the East Coast, right? Or
Now
like,
New York City, I know what time it is, but in PA, I'm like, baby, it got to be some perks or something going on there.
Girl,
But
not
like
unless
you
you
said,
in Scranton. You ain't getting shit.
what you said?
Not unless you in Scranton, you ain't getting nothing else in Pennsylvania for a low price.
No,
Unless
I
you
mean, I'm not looking for that, but I'm saying I'm not gonna live in no box. Like that's the
no.
going rate. And still, I mean, I get it, but I
Yeah,
guess
it's
times
not
has
good.
changed. It's been a long time for me. You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying you
So
will be surprised, honey. The prices out here, let me tell you, rent costs more than mortgages.
but I'm
You
talking about even for a step up. Like is washing dryer in there?
see
Like
that's the thing too. You
something.
might not even have a connection.
I
Some of
mean,
Yeah,
the
that's
places
fine,
don't
but
even,
I'm just saying for
yeah,
it gotta be some kind of spoon. Everything
for
gotta
your
be
money.
new or something,
Yeah,
huh?
but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, you want as much as you can get for your money, but you also gotta think too, like a lot of the newer places will have washer and dryer or connections. Some of the older places, even though they've been revamped,
Yeah,
don't even have washer dryer connection, but they have a laundry room. But then you still have to look at all the different utilities, and they nickel and dime you for everything.
yeah, yeah.
And then they look at the length of leases, and it's just really different in the north than it is from anywhere else. The north is really unique when it comes to rentals.
So
It
I
really,
don't know. I guess I gotta just I was just surprised. It's been a
you gotta know
long time.
somebody.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a long time, and I have always had, you know, luck, I guess. And I always knew somebody. Like, when I moved here,
Like
we
you
had
said,
our
it's been
own
a long
property and
time.
stuff. You know what I'm
It's
saying? So
yeah.
it was different. And so then times change as I get it,
Yeah.
but
And you
it
gotta look at
looking
the
at the
economy.
places is like, what? I
You
you won't
gotta
be getting that type of money from me for this? I
But
don't
I'm
know.
telling you, when you go out there, you're gonna see. You think you're blown away for 954 in efficiency. You wait until you really start seeing how. I mean, it's ridiculous out there. But let me ask you this. Let me just give me a couple of things. Like, is two bedrooms good for you, or you need three?
I'm not even doing that. I told you what I'm doing. I'm dolo. I'm doing one
Okay,
because
so
a
then,
few years I'm gonna be relocating. So you know what I'm saying? I'm doing one bedroom. Everybody doing their own thing.
okay, so you're gonna do one bedroom. Okay, and
I
you
was going to do two, but I'm just doing one.
Yeah, save the money that you can. Now, I will tell you, sometimes you get these deals where a one bedroom say might be 1,100, and the two bedroom is 1,200. You're like, well, shit, for an extra $100, I'm gonna take this other bedroom.
Right.
You know. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's stuff like that. But we'll talk, and I will give you
Yeah,
a.
so yeah, because it's just been a while for me. So I was just shocked to hear that because I know New York City
Mhm.
prices is crazy.
Oh,
You know
they're
what I'm saying?
ridiculous.
I already know what it costs. So to see that,
And
and
New York will show
especially
you
if
a
it's
dirty
not
apartment.
a place of like the quality is low, I'm
Mhm.
not paying. I was looking like, where is this at? And you show me, and when I looked,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not worth. No, there.
I will tell you this, if you see anything for 900 or less, you probably do not want to live there. I'm serious.
That's what I said, but it gotta be
Mhm.
some kind of worth it, like kind of. I don't know.
Some
I get it.
amenities.
I
Yeah,
get
you
it.
need some amenities. It's like, okay, if I do this, what comes with it besides this, because then too, you have to look and check them really well. Some places don't even, especially, and this is a bad thing with New York. You get a place, it doesn't even come with your damn appliances. You still got to provide your own appliances. Now that's
Yeah,
crazy.
because my last place was like that, and normally those are cheaper. Because my last place, I mean, this is years ago. I had to buy my own stove, refrigerator, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So all of that, like I had to buy all that. Yeah. So I do know what time it is with those, and places ain't cheap, but I was just like, damn efficiency though. I guess I'm just girl. It's been a
You
long
want
time. I
you on
haven't
your
been in the
bedroom.
market for a long time, huh?
Tell him you want a door on your bedroom. You don't want
Yes, Lord. I said, wait a minute. I said, damn. Even sometimes studios got a little. This is just like an open floor. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I said, I need some kind of privacy. Who said I don't have company? Like what is this? I don't know. I guess I'm just lost in time,
They'd be like, "Where's
child.
your bathroom? In the kitchen."
In the
In
kitchen, right, girl? Look, don't play because I saw my cousin had a studio. She had to makeshift and put a door to her bathroom because it
yeah.
literally ain't have no door. Everything was open. I was like, what the fuck? I was confused. But anyway, I said, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna get with it. I know I gotta shake it off. It's just been a long time, so I'm just looking like uh, it's gonna be rough, and it's gonna be okay because
It's
I
gonna
know
be
some
fun.
people. I know some people, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. I just wish I wasn't that I could get out more. So I didn't go to get the paper and all of that stuff. So I'm on it this weekend though, because I said July be here before I know it.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Really?
just don't,
Hey,
huh?
today is May 1st.
I
May, June,
know,
July. You got but
I know.
in 3 months. That's,
Yeah, I
So
know,
that's really 2
Kimberly.
months.
I'm
yeah.
on it. It's just that I
Yeah.
couldn't move around and do what I needed to do. I was trying to get
Well,
stuff
you were ill
together and,
too. You were
huh?
ill. You were ill, and there was nothing you can do
Oh
about that.
yeah, I couldn't do. I
Other-
told you that's how I was feeling earlier.
Yeah.
I was about woe is me, and I was doing all the I shouldn't have been. If I wasn't sick, I would have been did this, and I wasn't sick. I said, you know what? You need to change that attitude. Snap out of it. You can't change that you was sick. Like who? What you was gonna do? So I had to snap out of it. So I'm on it now. I'm out tomorrow. I'm making my way. I go back in the office next week. I'm only doing 1 day next
Mhm.
week. So I'll go in, see how that works. But I'm gonna go get a newspaper tomorrow and go get the thing. And I don't know, maybe I will look on Facebook. Who knows? Times changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
maybe I
you
will.
really have got to be careful with that. I mean, really careful with that, with the Facebook. And there are legitimate places on there, but I don't recommend it. I
Yeah,
don't
girl,
recommend it.
people be doing everything. My daughter
They
done
do
rented
and
from
have you
people on
coming and bringing a
Facebook,
deposit
child.
and rob you. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, they expect you
Look, the Lord is gonna cover me.
okay.
I'm gonna scout it out. I'm gonna do my best. I ain't no willy nilly now. You know I'm nervous, so I ain't going.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna go with faith in God. I ain't gonna be picking any and everything now. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah,
gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna just jump in and jump anywhere now. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna
yeah,
take it
Mhm.
leap of faith because my oldest daughter, she rented from off of there before. So,
Right. Right.
just gotta do what you gotta do. But
hmm
I'm
And
gonna
that's why.
get off of here.
All
Huh?
right. No, I was
No, go
gonna say too.
ahead.
That's what I was saying is, if even if if you feel hesitant about doing certain things, that's why it's good to do it. But if you can't find a realtor, because they can help a
Yeah,
lot.
a
A lot of
realtor,
realtors,
right.
right?
they don't just do houses, sell houses. They do rental
Yeah,
Yeah,
properties
they
as
do have that. Hmm.
condos, rental, townhomes, rental homes. So you can find it might, and that way you can have a third party
Yeah.
involved with
yeah.
get something at stake to lose besides you, like their license. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They
Yeah,
invested
that you're right. You're right.
in
So I'm
that
definitely going to do that and get on there. So I said,
And
I'm
don't
just
you
gonna be.
pay another application fee to see an apartment.
That was my daughter, and
Okay,
I
don't you go.
and they didn't tell me that until later. I'm like, what? I'm
Mm-mm,
like, okay, that don't sound right. I ain't never had to
it's
do
not.
that before. You know what I'm saying? Now I do know when I did have to fill out an application fee. See, a lot of those places they can do that because they're online. You get what I'm saying? And they won't let you go no further. You'll just be wasting your time because they'll say
Now,
you have to. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
those
now if you
Zillow and all of
yeah,
that stuff is, yeah.
there's some stuff like that. Now there is a place called Rent Cafe. Now,
Yeah.
you pay the application fee. However, that covers any amount that you want to see. If you want to see 10 apartments, you still pay that one application fee. So Rent
Okay.
Cafe is really good. So if you're gonna do it online, go to Rent Cafe. Once
But I
you go,
still want to go in person. Like I don't
of
trust
course
them
you
just
do.
them
Yeah.
pictures because you know
No,
some
you want
people
to
they
see
be
it
putting
yourself.
up stuff. I done heard stuff from people that they done had these pictures and then they go see it in person. It ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So I'm like,
right.
I need to go in person. So I'm on it because I need to start moving. I want to at least have everything locked down at least by the
Uh-oh,
beginning of July.
we
Huh?
back?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay.
So at least
Yeah.
by the beginning of July, because trying to I don't want to spend another year in out here. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Cause August 1st we gonna be out. You know? So I got until, and so I could get to going. And I think things are going to start popping up soon anyway. Because a lot of places, people ain't moving. A lot of places is like, we don't have anything, try back this, and I
The
think it's
economy
because of
is
the
doing it.
time. I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
the
the time
economy.
too. So
No, the
June most
timing is
likely
right.
means, huh?
Yeah, the timing, this is the beginning of the peak season of moving, but it's the
Okay,
economy. People are not moving because they can barely do enough to maintain. It's hard
true.
to afford moving expenses. Moving expenses, I mean, that's like you might as well get ready to pay three times what you've been paying just for one move, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I'm
And
serious. I know. Shit, I done, girl. Trust me, I know. That's why I said this time
shoot,
around, I wanted to get everything, new, and I'm still not trying to buy a whole lot of stuff
not even now
because
then
I'm going to
either.
relocate. Because
Mhm.
when I relocate, I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the token come, especially relocating. When I relocate from New York to here, child.
Mhm.
I
Baby.
cut courses because they were giving me them prices, honey. And I said, you know what? I'ma rent me a big old motherfucking truck,
Mhm.
fuel truck, and I'm gonna drive this bitch myself. And I had my two homegirls. She had her car, and the other one had her car. Okay, we had the
Yep.
kids and all into it, and we was on that goddamn highway. Okay, and I said, I'm not about to pay that much money. We packed that motherfucking truck. All
I
right. Dudes was looking at us like, excuse me, you need help? No, we don't. So they was just looking like, okay. They was like, but you got washing machines and dry. We got this. And they looked and they was like, well, damn, what kind of woman are you? I was
help
like,
you
yeah,
like a good one. Get on this truck. Let me take you with me. Damn it! You want
right,
one?
right. Listen, I don't need, I don't know you. Listen, we joke
Mm.
about this all the day. This is guy. He owned the store where I moved to at the time. I mean, when I came here the first years ago, so we laugh about that still today. He was like, we was all looking like she mean. I said, no, I don't know nobody here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't trying to know nobody. You ain't coming up in my house. You don't need to know you already seeing
Right.
some of the stuff I got. And these men, I don't know. Y'all was looking kind of thuggish. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
You
oh,
never know. That's
I
right.
should have had khakis on and then I could have helped.
No, you
That's
didn't.
No,
No.
that's what he said. He said, "Oh, so if I would have had khakis
Oh,
on,
okay.
then I could have helped." I'm like, I'm just saying, y'all look rough. I was like, "Oh hell no!" He
Okay.
was like, "These." He was like, I already knew. He was like, "Oh, don't fuck with her. They live in washing machines."
say, yeah, khakis. Are those what was it? Are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing?
Oh my God, that was the funniest shit ever. When I
And
tell
y'all
you
are
we
still
still,
friends today. That's
yeah,
nice.
we still tight all those years. And he just was like, yeah, we was like, damn. He was like, no, no, no. He was like, and then it was like all of y'all were like that. So we was like, where the hell they from? And then when y'all started talking, they was like, oh, y'all from New York, huh? And we just looked like we just gave him a look. And he was like, all right, let me stop talking to these chicks.
Right?
They ready to fight and shit. I was like, no, our antennas is up. Like, get y'all back the fuck up. Like, what you want? What you want? Shit. Let us be. We got our kids, so we women. So we're looking
Mhm.
at y'all men. He was like, and so he said at first they was being funny. Like, Dad, I never had a man. We got a man. We just doing
Okay.
something right now. Don't worry about what we doing.
All
You
right.
know, the first thing you think of if we ain't got no men, I was like, see, I'm just stubborn. I ain't waiting on
Uh-huh.
nobody.
You're like,
You complaining and you got excuses. Listen, I'm out. I'm out. I will pack my own shit. I ain't waiting for nobody. You trying to deter me from what I want to do. You sitting there popping shit. Well, you sit there and pout because I'm going to be, look, ghost. Okay. Don't
okay.
worry about me. You know what I'm saying? And they just crazy, but that was funny. But y'all keep me in good prayer and in prayer and
Yeah.
good thoughts and things. And yeah, I got this. I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm on my Zizzle. I thought about it. I just didn't do it. I just slowly started, and I'm like, it'll make no sense for me to look because I couldn't really move like I wanted to move. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still trying to get better. So I started peeking at some stuff, then put it down, peeking at stuff, and there wasn't really nothing available.
I'm
And
saying
then,
something. I had
huh?
a friend, I had a friend who packed up everything she owned, put it in storage, and moved into an extended stay for 2 months.
What?
She sure did. She sure did.
Why?
Because she wanted to move. She couldn't find what she wanted. Her lease was up, and she was determined she was not going to be locked into another year's
Oh
lease.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now if stuff come to push the
Yeah.
shove,
She was, no, I'm
yeah.
not signing another year's lease. I'm getting out of here. She
I
put all
I
her
I'm sure Imma find something before
Oh yeah, of course. That was just
before the
the whole
end of
story.
July, cause I get it, you know what I'm saying? Imma find
Yeah.
something before the end of July, cause I'm not looking for nothing big and huge. Like I said, I'm downsizing more than I'm anything else, but I ain't downsizing to no damn efficiency. Shit, the fuck is that?
Look,
I'll wake up with sweats and shit every morning, like like I'm closed in. Ain't no fucking way I can live like that. I need a full thing. I need bedroom, closed door, living room, separate kitchen. Now I could even go for a kitchen where you put your table in the kitchen. I could do that.
I love eating kitchens. I
I
really
could do
do.
that. I
I
can.
like eating
But
kitchens. I love
that's
them.
even, I could do that. But I like that shit. I love space. I need a room for a room. I just need yeah, I can't do no efficiency. I will go fucking nuts. Y'all be like, where's Jill? They'll be like, where's Jill? I haven't seen her since she said she moving home. Everything okay.
She's in the
Girl, I
bathroom
will not be
closet slash coat
online.
room.
Could
she,
you imagine? I'm
she
just
in the
saying,
shower
I
slash
wouldn't be able to go live because I'm sitting there like live in my motherfucking bedroom, bitch.
You be sitting in that little corner in the chair and fall out that chair like Honest Row.
Girl, I would die. I would die. I would not be
That
on.
is so funny. Do you say that? Because let me play that little clip of Honest Row falling out that chair. And
Wait,
when
did
he
he?
go out that chair, he be like,
Wait, I gotta see that. I've never seen it.
he plays it as a on
yeah,
his
I saw
show.
when it
Do
happened. I
he?
was in Honest Rose Clouds, right? And he was sitting at the computer in this little corner and he was doing his little makeup thing, the little cat, he wears little cat suit and all that stuff.
Oh,
And he
shit.
was sitting there, all of a sudden he just went down. The chair collapsed under him. He just went, whoop.
What?
Kim, you see it? Girl, y'all, that was so fun. And he said his reaction was too much. He was like,
Wait a minute. Wait. So wait, where he play this clip?
well, let me
Lemon
play it on his stuff.
When
Lemon
he
plays
I only seen the one. I only seen the one. See, I don't be over there like that. I only seen the one if it ain't about the money.
Yeah, that's the one. That's where he plays it.
Yeah, it's in that clip.
Oh, see, I just be listening. I never watched it.
That's the one.
It's in the same clip.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in there. Oh, see,
Yeah.
I just be listening. I don't be watching the screen, so
If
I
you
just be
see
listening
the
to.
best, go
Oh,
to
I gotta watch.
just go to Honest Rose channel and see what you can, because it's still up. Go to his channel. When I'm telling you, he's just sitting there like
Why
he's sitting.
did he? How did he fall out the chair?
The chair collapsed under him. The chair must have broke down because he didn't. He was sitting there with an eyebrow pencil, right? And all of a sudden, he was like, bloop. Like somebody pulled the lever to the trap door. Like he just went down. Girl, the flowers was hanging to the side, and the
Are
and
you serious?
yeah, girl, you gotta see that. Yeah, well, it was the best one.
I'm going over there to watch. I'm gonna Red Bull. I never looked at the video, y'all. I always just hear it and I just be cracking up. I just hear, if it ain't about the money, do you hear me? Yes. Talk about die or some shit.
Right. Ugly win.
Oh my God. And I'm like, I should have been watching, but I don't. I just peek in and then I just start listening. I don't even be looking at the screen. So
I think
Kimberly,
it's right the
why you
coalition.
ain't tell me to watch the
Do you see when the coalition comes in?
Yes, I see. No,
Isn't
I told you
Yeah,
I
that's the
only
one.
listen, and I just hear here. Let me get down, get down. Oh, I just listened to it. I ain't never watch it. Oh yeah, now I'm about to go watch now. Y'all gonna have me in here crying. Y'all gonna have me crying. Oh my God.
This shit was so fun. And it's like, you gotta be, because at first when something happens, like you might say,
Oh
"Oh,
shit.
are you okay? Is the person all right?" It happened so fast you couldn't even wonder if he was okay. You bust out laughing. It's like, now you see me, now you don't. That shit was like,
Oh shit.
Yo,
so it just fell from under him. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch because I never saw. No. I just be listening. See, I be just in the and then I'll hear him put the clip on because I keep hearing they be like, put the coalition on or put something on clip on, and then I just hear him playing it. I just never looked at the screen. I just be ear hustling while I'm doing something or just laying down. I never really looked at the screen, but I'm gonna go look tonight. That's crazy. So what you mean, the church people coming in, the coalition people coming in or something?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna look at the video. See, I never really looked at the fucking video. Now I'm laughing. Why y'all ain't tell me to look at the video? I would have been said something about the video. I just thought it was like, because didn't what's her name make it? They said somebody else made it.
Who?
made that video. What's his name again? A triple.
Oh, Triple Red X.
No, not is it Triple Red X?
Yeah, but
I
I didn't
don't
know
know
he
if his
made it. But
name
yeah,
was
Triple
Triple
Red
Red
X.
X. Is that his name?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
TRX, yeah,
I,
Triple Red.
Yeah, TRX. Yeah, he comes and
oh,
goes at times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah, because I'm subscribed to him. I don't know why I'm saying triple. I don't know why I sound wrong, but yeah, I know he. But they said he
mhm.
made that, but I just
Well,
never. I don't be going looking for
late
stuff, but I'm going to look tonight. What you said?
you're probably on right now.
Who?
Lemon,
Oh,
he's
you
probably
breaking
on
up,
now.
Kimberly? Kimberly sound like a robot right now. Who? Lemon?
Yeah, he's probably on now. You can see him play. Oh, Kimberly's frozen. Oh, there she is. Wait a minute.
You
Boy,
back, Kimberly?
I'm gonna tell my daughter about your baked
yeah,
potato.
I hear y'all. It
Okay.
look like y'all freezing now on my.
See, I'm
I'm
telling you, it's the stupid stream. It's me too.
All right.
I'm out of here. I'll keep. We'll be in touch. See y'all next Friday, but I'll be seeing y'all on these YouTube streets.
All right. Y'all take care, ladies. I had a good time tonight. Good
Same
night.
here. Thank you. It's always a pleasure with you, ladies. Just read my book and Kimberly.
all
Have a
right.
blessed weekend.
You too.
Thank you. All right, sorry, y'all. We got all off key. I had a little talk. It's all right. This is the first show of season 2. We're not going to do this every week. So I hope you enjoyed it. Catch the replay. And next week, we'll be back with a review of Bridgerton season 2, episodes 3 and 4. Until then, thank you so much for joining us, and I will catch y'all next time. Thank you so much. Just read my book, and Kimberly for being my co-host. As always, stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all the next time. Later, y'all.